Welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network Friday Night Fights. I know I don't bring as much excitement as Sammy does to the intro, but we are here nonetheless. Filling in, I'm filling in for Sammy Joe, it's your boy ALW, with your girl, the Anarchy Queen, Miss Anika, and you might hear her voice in the coming in sometimes. Miss Dolores is backstage, making sure all of our banners are up to date and everything's on par production wise. So we're going to watch three shows tonight. TNA No Surrender, which started at 4:30 with their pre-show, and is getting ready to start the main show right now. And then SmackDown and Rampage as normal. As of now, I'm going to watch TNA, and I think Anika's going to watch SmackDown. Although she said she might watch both. I don't really have the ability to watch both, so I got to pick one or the other. So um,
Oh,
it's going to be TNA for the moment because that's an easier feed for me to get than it is for whatchamacallit, than it is for me to get SmackDown. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, on the top will be TNA, bottom banners will be uh, SmackDown, and then Rampage if it runs over. But ladies and gentlemen, we don't want to just have you missing out. So there were two matches in the pre-show. The Rascals defeated Speedball Mountain of Mike Bailey and Trent
mhm.
Seven. And then in the second match, right before the start of this pay per view, the System, Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards, defeated Intergalactic Jet Setters of Knight and Kushida.
Yes, both decent matches. I was disappointed in the outcome of both, um, but it is what it is. I really wanted whatchamacallit Mountain. I'm sorry. Why am I drawing a blank on it? Trent Seven and his tag team partner to beat the Rascals. And I
mm,
also wanted Kushida and them to win, but oh well. What are you gonna do?
what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? The main card's getting ready to start. I think it said, oh, geez, what was the first match? Hey, Hassan's here. What's up, Hassan? Safet's here. What's up, Safet? Thanks
Hey,
for
boo
joining.
boo.
If you're here joining us for the watch long, we appreciate it. We know you got a lot of options, and we appreciate you joining us. Please chime in the live chat. Let us know who you think is going to win the match on TNA or on SmackDown for that matter. Let us know what you think is going on either show. Just chime in with any of your takes. Love to hear from you. If you're new and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the button. Hit the like button on this video. Hit the bell to be notified. So every time we drop something, you'll get notification from YouTube. And we do put something out every day of the week. So, yeah, we appreciate you if you're here with us. Love to hear from you.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Eric Young is coming to the ring right now on TNA No Surrender.
Okay. And as of right now, they have the show starting on SmackDown. Bianca Belair came out, but now they're doing a promo for Elimination Chamber coming tomorrow night, tomorrow morning. Really depends on where you live.
Yeah, I'm okay on getting up at 2 in the morning to watch it. I think I'll just watch it later when I actually get up at a normal time. I'm not.
My we were talking about this, and this was me, and my dad. This was either December or this was way before now, which is stupid. Months ago, and I'm like I no I'll definitely not waking up that early. For me, it'll be 5:30. He was like, depending on who's on the show. If Rock's on the show, then most definitely, most definitely you're getting up. And it's like, yes, but the strategy of if it's The Rock, 9 times out of 10, that's the main event, right? So I'm not watching the whole show. So if we're going to synchronize our watches, that's probably going to come on around 7 o'clock. So my alarm will wake up at 7 o'clock for the main event, and then
That's funny.
I'll watch that part and run everything else
That's
back later on in the day.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not even quite that dedicated because I mean I'm on the West Coast here, so it's 2 a.m. and I assume it'll be over by 5 a.m. So I mean if it's 3 hours or at the latest 6 a.m. So yeah, that's before I'll be getting up. So uh,
and
I'm going to the state tomorrow and we'll talk about it probably about it. That's what I do.
and unfortunately, even though it's a great card, I know everyone's gonna do their darnest to make it a great pay-per-view. There's nothing for me personally, that makes me say, "Hey, this is a watch live top of premium live event."
I agree, which is unfortunate, right? I mean,
Yeah,
but it is what it is. No, I totally agree. I mean, if there was something special on the card, I might get up and do it, but I'm not. I mean,
yeah. Now, Triple H said that there's some surprises. He very much clarified it is not The Rock. So do not get your
right.
hopes up. It's not The Rock, but there'll be some surprises. I don't, if it's not The Rock, I don't see who else would be big enough for me to get up and watch it live.
Not at 2 a.m. my time. No,
Not, no.
definitely not.
Alright.
Definitely not.
Okay, so on SmackDown, we are going to have a match. I think it's going to be a multi-woman match of who's going to be in Elimination Chamber because Bianca came out, now Liv Morgan, now Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, the obligatory, road to chamber matches. Since there's what 7 women involved or 6 women in the chamber, they're gonna have a big tag team match.
I think, yes,
This is
six.
the go home show, right? So,
Yeah.
and is this in Australia too? The
I don't
SmackDown is
know.
the SmackDown live, right? It's live.
No,
It's not pre-recorded. So,
SmackDown was pre-taped earlier in the week.
oh, okay, it was pre-taped earlier in the week, so it's not live tonight. Okay.
Because they're already there. And please, if you are a WWE fan and you love the wrestlers, please go watch the vlogs because they are having a great old time, and that makes me happy. Like they're on the
Well,
boat
not
and
all of them are technically there. As of last night, Cody had not arrived, so he wasn't able to make the press conference at 11. I
that's
kind of
great.
feel like that was
I wonder what
Interesting.
Cody's gonna do because he didn't have a match. So like
Yeah.
it's nice that he came because you do need some big
But for
stars,
but
right?
for what? But for what?
It's like
trying to set
Right.
up, and because the bloodline has been interfering in other people's matches to set up the WrestleMania match. You have to get them to get involved somehow.
but not the like but it'll just be I guess Seth and Cody there. Like no unless yeah, Jay won't be there and so like yeah, I
Jay was there. They showed him like coming in. They showed all the wrestlers coming off the plane. So
I would think my guess is oh hi. I would think my guess is cuz I'm not sure how much they what you call it they analyze how to get everyone on the card, but I definitely know there's going to be a Grayson Waller segment, so maybe they're going to do that. Be on the Grayson Waller effect.
If he's there, I could see Cody having an in-ring promo or something. Or I mean, he'll have some sort of. He'll do something. I mean, if he's going all the way there, he'll do something. I mean,
Okay. So the match is officially on my television is Liv Morgan versus Tiffany Stratton.
okay.
All right, so I'm gonna go to No Surrender.
Yep. This is Kaz versus Eric Young, which has been a good opening or big, first opening match for the main card,
Ooh, TNA OGs, let's go.
right? Kaz had a little promo before the start of the match saying that he wants to be the world title holder, that he should be the world title, or that he should be the world champion. So apparently that is his mission at the moment. I don't have a
Where
problem with that. I like Kaz, so
right? It was insane. On Parts Unknown, they were doing the name all of the TNA World Heavyweight Champion
mm,
who held the World Heavyweight Championship,
right.
and neither Cass nor Christopher Daniels. I'm like, what? Like
Interesting.
ever?
That's interesting. Yeah, that
Boo.
seems bizarre.
It seems so bizarre. Like
Right?
boo.
Eric Young is down. Kaz is off the middle rope, went for the leg
Ooh,
drop, but Eric Young got out of the way.
ooh, we're in sync. Yay.
So I'm happy to see Eric Young back, I guess, in TNA. Obviously, his little brief stint in WWE didn't go very well. I'm assuming that
What?
he was supposed. Can you hear me now?
Yes, 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 yes.
I was saying his Eric Young stint in WWE obviously was short-lived and not much happened. I assume that's because he was supposed to be part of the Wyatt family or whatever Bray Wyatt was going to do, and that never ended up happening. So for any number of reasons, and then obviously we know ultimately Bray Wyatt passed. So I mean, but yeah, it's interesting, right? That they didn't find something else for him to do, or that I guess they just let him go after that. I suppose I don't. I mean, or
So,
he left.
full story, right? Yeah, Dudley will be part of the Wyatt family, but we all know that Wyatt has some health issues and didn't happen. It felt like they were going to get Sanity back together, but Vince got back in charge, and nicely done. He was like, "No, no, I will not work for this man. I will quit," and that's why he left. He was like, "I came back for Triple H. I didn't come back for Vince," and that's why he left the company. That's why he left on his own 2 feet.
That makes sense.
I
Oh,
like.
big leg drop off the top rope from Eric Young. 1, 2. Kaz kicks out to keep the match going. Yeah, I mean, I think Eric Young still has a lot of wrestling in him. So, I mean, I'm happy to see him back where he's actually wrestling and getting time on screen and getting solid matches. So,
Yeah.
which was not happening in WWE. So,
Although I was, Sanity was one of those groups that I did think had potential, and it does suck that it never came forth because we don't know how to book people properly.
2 count from Kaz after the springboard DDT from the apron back into the ring. These two have delivered just as I expected.
Right?
Two solid veterans. You should have a good match.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, big cutter. 1, 2. And EY kicks out again.
Great sell.
Right? EY took that cutter nice. It looked good. So it's what I'm sorry, you said it's Bianca and Liv?
No, so Bianca came out. She's just watching from commentary table. It is just Bianca. I'm sorry. It's just Liv Morgan versus Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, that's right. And
And
is that match still actually going?
it's on commercial and now it's back. So yeah, it's still
Okay.
going, but that was a long behind commercial.
Interesting. I'm surprised there's only 2 people in the match. Usually they have a multi-person match because there's people in the chamber. I wonder if they'll have another something down later on in the show too with the other women in the chamber. I assume so.
Yeah.
Eric Young kicks out again. Lots of close 2 count kickouts. Very exciting match. Oh, fade to black like a backwards DDT or pile driver, kind of like the red eye.
All right. Okay.
Well, Eric Young with the crucifix. 1, 2, 3. Eric Young gets the win. Wow, I
Ooh,
expected Kaz to get the win there.
right.
Interesting. All right, so Eric Young got the win. Let's see, I have to see here.
I honestly forgot who the freak I chose.
That's. I was just thinking to myself. I need to go find my picks right now so I can
I have no clue
at
what
least
I chose.
remember who I picked here. Because I right now I don't remember off the top of my head who I picked. But
This match wasn't listed because they added it last night.
Oh, okay. So this is yeah. So no points for nobody. All right.
So what you all have points, well, questions and points for. You got points for your name. I mean, that's just easy. Uh, the intergalactical and the system
yeah, I
match.
lost that one.
PCO
Yeah,
and Khan, Simon
yeah,
Gotch and Josh Alexander, the knockout, the tag team title, the X Division, the knockouts, and the TNA World matches.
yeah. I'm 0 for 1 because I lost the intergalactic because the stupid system won.
Cass, no.
Oh, I missed it. I was looking at my sheet. What did he do? What did he do? I missed it. Oh, okay, I see. Did he
He
smack the ref?
he clotheslined the ref.
Yeah, he's having a heel turn. I mean, not that he wasn't already kind of heelish before, but going full heel turn here.
No, Cass, don't do it.
Uh, so Kaz is pissed because he lost. Took it out on the ref.
And for those who missed
Still,
it yesterday, Rhea Ripley did something I thought she would never do. She participated in a shoey,
Bruh.
and with the main shoey, she participated. And her and Nia Jax got into it. Bianca and Becky got face to face and got into it, which is a good thing. Uh, and what's it? Kevin Owens got into it, and Triple H tried to like separate them. And Randy once like he kind of shoved Triple H to the side. Randy Orton had to step in and be like, "Okay, now you gonna hurt somebody? No, come on, stop
I don't like you. No. But the most prominent thing that happened, I never thought I would see it because I didn't know it was a thing in Australia. Don't want to see it ever again because why? Uh, Rhea and Grayson Waller were drinking out of a shoe. Just why? Why? And it was short, right? I need to see the whole thing. I'm like, I need more context. I need to know why we're drinking out of a shoe. I know
it's
it's
just
right.
something some people do. It's
Like,
just, are you brave enough to do a shoey?
it's like
No. It depends on whose shoe, but even then, no. I'm not doing it.
what do I get if I participate in a shoe? If I don't,
Nothing at all.
then I
Except for
don't want.
saying you did a shoey. The glory of doing a shoey.
Like no.
Like, no.
And then like, is it the old shoe? At least let me see it come out the box out of the freaking like. Let it be. Let it at least be a new shoe. Like,
A brand new, never worn shoe. That's the only way I would even
Listen,
contemplate
I had
doing
to
it,
pop in
even
and
then.
say it was their individual shoe, so
Oh,
it's their
hell no.
foot. So
Hell no.
it's their foot. I mean, and I would trust that she would be have common sense not to do it now. Grayson, other hand, I don't know, but I know she would have common sense not to put it. Oh, because when you saw her walk in, that wasn't the shoe she took off and she drunk out of.
Still, though, I know where my feet have been. I'm not
that
wearing, I'm
part.
not even drinking out of my own shoe.
I'm a walker. I like walking, so I know. No.
There's not one pair of my shoes that I'd be comfortable drinking out of. They're all worn to the point where, like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm not. Uh, that's funny.
All right, so Tiffany Stratton won by distraction from Bianca. Of course, they brought to the outside and they accidentally hit her, and she had to get in the mix and
Of
cause
course.
the match.
Of
But you know,
course.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right, backstage segment from Drew McIntyre. He's probably saying a whole lot of things of, I'm justified. It's not my fault. I should be champion. I'm going to win. I'm going to go to WrestleMania and beat Death. Ooh, Bobby!
That's funny. I love how your Drew voice sounds like Gunther.
At least it sounds European. I remember doing so we have a World Month at my elementary school in Jamaica, and so they're
Mhm.
like, let everyone try out the accent. And
Oh
then
hell no!
I tried it, and they're talking about, you sound Chinese. I'm like,
Now I have to hear it. Let's hear it.
no, hell no. I bring it up because it's a scar. No.
But you were a little kid then. Now you can do it right.
Hey, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Oh, we're peer pressuring? That's what we're doing. All right. Oh, God. Oh, gosh. Oh, this. All right. Tell me Kofi Kingston. Tell me Kofi Kingston. No, I'm not doing it.
Come
Uh,
on. You've done far worse on this channel. Come on now. Come on.
I don't know. Okay.
Dolores will do her pirate voice.
I already do a pirate voice.
Arr.
That's
Oh,
all.
you was, oh, Lacey. Yeah, I did that throughout the whole show one time. Yes, sir. I'll give you what you want. You want the triple C? You want me to do that too? I give you, yeah. Up in these streets, they call it murder. Listen, I'll give you it all. Don't tell me what a good.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Hi, child. Welcome to World Class Wrestling, man. We are here with Friday Night Fights. Just have good vibes and nothing else. Today we are watching some good old fashioned Smackdown and No Surrender. So just take it easy, man, and welcome, welcome.
That's a good job. There's nothing wrong
That
with that.
was that was worth every penny that we might get counseled for. I will enjoy. Matter of fact, two people just dropped off, but I enjoyed every moment.
Dolores, you gotta clip that and put that up.
No! Do you not see my hair? No! I know I'm keeping it real. I know I'm keeping it real raw right now, but no.
Listen, listen, I will abide by that. And you know what I would do? My editing skills, I would just put some over top of your face and just keep it moving.
Put some over the top of your face and keep it moving. Oh my god, I could not right now.
Well, you know what will make it worse? If I put like a heart-shaped Jamaican flag right over your face and you just did that.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
man.
And I do apologize. I woke up and the pro wasn't throwing. My coffee fell on the floor. I'm like, you know what? I get behind these things, all right? Cause this like my self esteem done took too many hits this month. It took too many hits.
That's funny.
If Grizzly Young Vets don't win, I'm so serious.
Just but okay, so hold on. I'm looking at the graphic here. This is the best of okay, so this is the third match in the best of so yes, there will be a winner decided. Okay. Somehow I missed the first two. I guess it's because I haven't been watching TNA's weekly show for a little bit since I was off, so they must have been doing it on their weekly show, I suppose.
It's definitely hard for me because like there's no Naomi, so I'm like, what? I know there's some good wrestlers, but there's no Naomi. So what is the point for me? But I did, and then I tried to do the watch along, but they watch on actual TV, and I'm watching on YouTube, and how it works, they're way ahead, and it's like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. We got, I got the Adonis from Hit Row and Cedric Alexander in a hotel room trying to get
Okay.
ready for something. Don't know what, but
Oh,
trying to get ready for something.
okay.
I wouldn't mind another tag team. Let's see how this goes.
I picked a grizzled young veteran, so let's go, GYV.
I did too. What in the blue Cedric before I get big fold? Oh Lord.
Oh,
Heck no!
oh,
No!
what's wrong?
So, like I said, it feels like Adonis trying to get Cedric a new swag, some new gear.
Right.
And evidently they chose, I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can, a black furry vest with some leather jeans, some steel toe boots, and some big behind glasses that version that Jay Uso was wearing on Monday night.
Uh,
He essentially dressed him like Seth Rollins. That's all that was.
that's
But
what it sounds like.
we Anita, I think they're setting them up for that new show Speed. That's what they're
Yeah.
on.
But still, you Big Swole, get your man. No.
GYV puts Ace Austin up. Austin counters into the corner. Tag Chris Bay. Bay in with the hot tag and crossbody onto both members of Grizzled Young Veterans. Now we're going to
Oh,
get some tag team moves by ABC here.
going full speed.
Oh, oh, big stomp from Chris Bay on the back of James Drake.
And as of right now, they're, oh my god, I don't know what I was expecting, but they're doing a bunch of recaps. Of course, they're showing The Rock on SmackDown and Solo and Jimmy on Raw. So that's why I'm completely on TNA right now.
I agree. I would much rather watch this match than that nonsense on SmackDown.
Well, like, I've already seen it. It's like and I get if you they trying to get the people who haven't seen it, but honestly, how many people would miss it and didn't watch it on what you call it on YouTube?
Right. Yeah. Chris Bay with got double pancaked onto the top
Ooh,
rope by Grizzled Young Veterans.
them curls are juicy. I'm sorry.
Oh, short little clothesline. Little Raidmaker type action almost.
And yes, Cody and Steph on the Grayson Waller effect. Tomorrow morning for me it's like 4:30. Anybody who knows me, I'm already up because I gotta watch music. Is whether or not I'm on live that might be the problem.
Right. Like, might as well get another cup of coffee and just ride it out.
I don't mind the early morning. It's more the every single day of the week something happening, and then on Sunday, the day that I have off, technically that I could just do all the catch up work I forgot. They picked to put a pay-per-view on.
Yeah. Okay, backstage setting with Bloodline. Let's go.
Not with The Rock, I assume.
No, of
Is
course not.
Roman even there? Is Roman even there?
Roman's there though.
Okay.
Jimmy's very proud of himself for what happened on Raw, and he kind of should be. He did what he was supposed to do.
I have to think who are the memes that just came across the Breakfast Wrestling Network uh, thing. When somebody posted everybody getting off the plane in Australia, you had like Undertaker, you had like everybody, buff
Interesting.
Taker.
people getting off the plane, and then you see Triple H, buff at the top, little leg.
Uh, Grizzled Young Veterans is in control. James Drake has Chris Bay down on the mat right now, and Jesus headlock. Thank you. Wow, drawing a blank there. Brain
Okay.
fade.
Listen, if I'm live early in the morning, ladies and gentlemen, it might be on my channel. But I don't know, just be who I click first. Uh, you might hear me not even say headlock. I might just be like, he wrapped his arm around his head.
He wraps his arm around his head. Oh, Chris Bay for the sunset flip. James Drake counters. Oh,
And 4:30 in the morning will not compare to the pure hell I'm going to go through in April when
Ted.
it's WrestleMania weekend and there are 9,055 shows. And I just happen to be the one who does all the indie stuff.
Ah,
Makes me wish I had picked something else.
uh,
ah, Godspeed.
Godspeed.
Listen, DCW itself for the 3 days has at least 4 shows every day.
At
Then
least.
Wrestle Revolver has a show. Then NXT has a show. And then WWE has two nights.
Yeah.
And I have to look at all of this.
There's a
I'm
lot
trying
that
to
week.
plan out my nap schedule at this.
There's a lot that
Ted.
weekend. It's over like 72 hours too.
Normally I can catch ALW like soon as you leave, like go and click the button for it to come back on. But
Yeah.
every time, the past 2 times, I am over canceling the poll and ALW goes off and I see him out of the corner of the poll chat and I'm like, oh, let me get back. Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Come on, GYV, let's go.
They're doing too much jaw jacking though. Come on, man.
Big European uppercut. Zach Gibson. Chris Bay is down right. He's spending too much time yelling in his face. Let's go do something. Stay on top of him. Poked him in the eye. Chris Bay fighting back. Chris Bay reaching for Ace Austin. Zach Gibson with the headlock takeover. Keeping Chris Bay in their corner, kind of, or their half of the ring. Wearing him down.
Slowing the energy way down.
Slowing the energy way down. Rest hold. Uh,
Question.
yeah.
How long you think old boy had to take to grow back his beard?
Right? I don't know.
Cause baby, I don't know how much they were paying you at NXT, but they weren't paying you enough. Like, no, I need facial hair. I
I
need
need
facial
facial
hair.
hair.
And
That's
then his
funny.
homeboy got to grow his hair, his beard back. I was like,
Yeah, it looks like both of them are follically inclined, so it probably doesn't take either of them too long to grow their beards. What do you want, dummy? My cat's over here harassing me, trying to bite my hand.
oh, he just wants some love.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
jerk though.
I just
Oh,
heard. Hey, I just
I
heard what?
forgot to mention those who are included in this day's prediction. It is ALW, Anika, me, Sammy Joe, and a dark horse who entered the race. You, my boy Blue.
Taking the place of
What?
CM, who's sitting this one out, right? CM did
He,
not do
he
her, so
just he
Blues.
just answer. He's always welcome to answer. He just
Oh yeah, no, no,
straight
no. Of course, I'm just saying. It
yeah,
just happened to be that he's in and she's out this time.
yeah. And I haven't checked the one for tomorrow morning either. I always check right before the show comes on, then I close the poll.
Oh,
So,
Ace
ladies and
Austin
gentlemen,
with
if you are in the Discord, you had an opportunity, and you still got an opportunity for tomorrow morning's show for WWE. But we always give the opportunity to the people out there because I like for you to come and think you can beat me, okay?
oh.
Because right now, after the first match in our name, me, you, my boy Blue, and Sammy are on top.
Hmm.
Dang.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, so we're
Hmm.
going to officially have the SmackDown debut of Braun Breaker.
Oh, all right.
His first match.
Yeah, I feel like they announced that last week, right? That he was going to be on this week with the actual match, and he was making his roster debut this week. So,
Like I knew he was signed, I didn't know that yeah, it's gonna be the day.
right?
Yeah.
Because if I remember, he came out at some point last week on the show and made an appearance, and I don't know if he actually spoke, but he came out and flexed and
It was an official signing. He
right.
officially signed with SmackDown, which
That's right.
I didn't watch NXT, but it's like, wait, hold up. So what's gonna happen to the Wolf Dog?
Yep. They didn't say anything about it this week, so we'll see on Tuesday this week. So let me rephrase that. We didn't do not, so I didn't actually watch NXT. So I'm lying. I don't know. They could have, and maybe I just didn't. I just didn't see it. But I'm assuming we'll get some sort of report on the Wolf Dogs.
Hmm.
Yeah, they had. Let me not tell you incorrectly. I'm gonna look it up, but I know they did have a segment because even I at the end of the segment was like, "Why are we doing this? He don't work here no more." But you
That's
know,
there is double submission moves. Chris Bacon 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count. But James Drake kicks out. It's been an amazing match. It's good to see grizzled young veterans away from WWE at this point. I mean, and able to actually, be themselves again and show
That
how good they actually are.
like even though that Nickelodeon NXT gave us Braun Breaker and Carmelo, it really was like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
All right,
Oh. Well.
ooh, quick
Oh.
squash match, and of course Braun Breaker wins.
Did he even wrestle? Was it just a jobber?
Well, okay, if you don't know,
Oh.
ooh, if you don't know him, it's his name is David Chin. He is an NXT superstar. He got hurt
Mm.
unfortunately, but I remember him. And so, but it was Uh, but he went off. He went flying in the air, and it was a world's strongest slam,
Uh,
and then a spear to finish.
all right.
Whew,
Uh,
whew,
over
whew,
here on
whew.
TNA, DYV just killed Ace Austin with like a kind of a doomsday device type move on the outside of the ring.
But instead of a
Right.
clothesline, it was a suicide dive.
Right. Yeah.
All right, Judgment Day
Chris
is
Bay
on.
says, "I'm going to fight both of you. Let's go." I appreciate the valor and the guile, but he's going to get his ass kicked here. Oh,
Unfortunately, unfortunately. All right, we got Judgment Day behind the scenes of SmackDown, which is like, sir, like ninjas. Y'all are the tag team champions. I know y'all are signed to Raw. Y'all could go on both sides, and I wonder why they don't do it as more often. Like, that's the point of United Tag Team titles, so you can go on both shows if needed. What kind of move is
oh, kick his feet out. That gives him.
Okay, I know what
Oh,
happened. I had to refresh my memory. Um,
H
Braun
Buster.
Breaker and Baron Corbin was out there celebrating their championship when they were interrupted by Andre Chase, Duke Hudson, then Nathan Frazier and Axiom, in which they made Braun Breaker and them made a match where those two will fight for a number one uh, contendership for the tag
Okay.
team title.
Okay. So as
Again,
of
I
right now,
was
Braun Breaker's still the NXT Tag Team Champions with Baron Corbin and making his SmackDown roster debut.
yeah.
well, Dragon Lee did like unless they didn't do a lot of pomp and circumstance, but they did do Dragon Lee like that, where they're like, it was basically Dragon Lee was like, oh, you're actually pretty good. We're gonna let you wrestle on SmackDown now.
Also, you can't tell me I'm the name Wolf Dog. That irritates me
Whew.
because every time I think of a wolf, it looks like a dog. So why are we going through this?
Boo!
Fool.
Come on,
Yeah.
man. Man. Okay, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose this prediction. Let me just pack it up.
I'm a loser.
Like I forgot what I had. Then I definitely know I went for Grizzly Young Veteran. So,
Did I miss it? Am I behind? I guess I had to do something with my phone. Did they lose?
aw, maybe.
Ah, maybe.
We were in sync. That's why I thought we were cool.
I just seen it now. ABC. No, I had to. I'm watching it on my phone, and something my wife texted, so I had to look at that real quick, and so it took me out of the live for a second. So that was my bad. But I'm back
Always,
live now, I think. So.
always look at that. Always look at
Oh
that.
yeah, no doubt. So yeah, ABC won. Well, now I'm 0-2 for tonight so far. I guess I'm probably not going to be predictions champion after this show. Well, fuck a duck. Oh well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Again, thank you if you're joining us for our Friday night fight watch along. We're watching TNA No Surrender and SmackDown, and we'll watch Rampage when it comes on. We know you got a lot of options for your watch along, so we appreciate you choosing. If you're here, check in the chat. We'd love to hear from you guys, love to interact with you guys. If you're new and you're here and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell to be notified. We put content out on YouTube every day of the week. So if you set up that bell to be notified, it'll tell you every time we put something up, and you can see everything. So hit the like button on this video. We appreciate it. It helps a lot.
All right. So next on SmackDown, we'll have the B part of Judgment Day, which is Dominic Mysterio and Big Head JD
Big
McDonough
head.
versus the new team of Tyler Bates and Pete Dunne called the the Catch Republic. Yeah, why did they just say British Strong Style? Like, yeah,
New Catch Republic. That's what they call it. New Catch Republic.
why did you do British Strong Style? I mean, what the? How? What? Like, just trying to be new for no reason.
Probably because British strong style is considered a type of wrestling, and then you have a lot of British strong style people angry, and I don't think Triple H and those skinny legs can fight these people anymore.
Uh,
Boo! 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 Heck no! Boo!
looks like
All
we're
right.
getting PCO versus Khan next.
Like, no. Okay, so they're bringing back Superstar Sunday on A&E, and they're talking about having freaking what's the face? Roman Reigns. Like, he is not a legend yet.
Uh, this is a match I could do without ever having to see, let alone on a pay per view. I actively dislike PCO. I don't actively dislike Khan, but he hasn't moved the needle for me. So this match is definitely one of those bathroom break match already early in the show.
If nothing, the entrance is bomb. Dr. Frankenstein revived PCO for the match.
Oh my God, here we go. I guess I'm a little behind you because I'm just getting PCO's entrance now. Let's see if I can.
No offense to nigga, but it's like the sixth time he done did this. It's like the sixth time he done been revived like Frankenstein because he got the bolt to the side of his neck and he come out there. The man is old enough to be my grandfather. He needs to stop. He needs to stop. It's time to stop.
Yeah, I'm just now seeing Frankenstein. They rolled him out on the gurney. Frankenstein's clicking the little things, and they're about to put him on his neck and bring him back to life. So I'm a little behind.
All right, and so what happened on SmackDown? We had a little LWO interaction. Electra Lopez was talking to the tag team of Juan and Toro. I don't know what she said, but of course, Angel Garza and his cousin came out and attacked them. Oh, punks!
Oh, punk.
Little backstage segment.
All right. Well, this match is now taking place on the ring apron as Khan came down and met PCO halfway down the ring ramp. They're now back in the ring. This is definitely two big meaty men slapping meat for sure. There's not gonna, yeah, exactly what commentary's saying. You're not gonna see a whole lot of arm drags and
Die.
you know, wrestling moves is gonna be straight up punch each other in the face.
Oh no, that can't be next. Is it next week that I saw at the match? Oh, for Revolution on next Sunday, which we will be doing. They have a Meat Madness match.
I know. What does that mean? I don't even know what it means. I saw that and I was like, whatever the fuck a meat madness match is, what the
So
hell is that?
far, they have Powerhouse Hobbs and Warlords. I'm assuming big meaty men slapping meat, which
Right.
would have been the tagline for the match. But you call it Meat Madness House match, and that makes me as a female want to go pause.
That's funny.
All right, here's the entrance of Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne on SmackDown.
PCO is about to fly. It looks like. Tope, like some sort of cannonball, but Kong got out of the way and PCO landed flat on his back on the outside.
If you haven't, please go out your way to watch Pete Dunne and Tyler Bates versus DIY. That is a great match from last week. with Pete, Tyler Bate versus JD McDonough. Let's go. NXT, NXT. I got so many knots in my hair. Somebody need to do this.
Why does this keep doing that?
Ooh, look at y'all. Y'all so cute. What the freak? Okay, what just happened was Tyler Bate had JD in the head scissors. He walks his hands up the turnbuckles, go all the way to the top rope, and flings him with his feet over the top rope.
Okay then.
Very, 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 very Jeff Hardy 2000 ish.
Uh,
Like something very out of his head that you would not think you would see. What are you of?
PCO with a chair. About to attack, or Khan with a chair. About to attack PCO on the outside. There we go. Chair to the back. PCO is down on the ground.
Oh, that's old boy from the Pyramid
Yeah.
Team NXT. Okay, cool.
Khan, mean? The dude
I mean,
from
Ascension.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. He is. Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
He was Connor of the Ascension. Now he's just Khan. Kon.
I don't have any scissors. I gotta just knot my freaking
Is he
hair.
gonna break his neck? Khan's gonna break his neck.
He broke his.
Break his neck. Oh, he did it. He broke his neck.
Sir!
Killed him. Bury him. Bury him.
Oh gosh, I need someone to take. Oh gosh. I might need. Oh,
Is the bell ringing? I hear like some dinging. The volume on my phone's up a little bit, so like it's enough to be annoying, but not really enough to tell what's going on. And it sounds like they're ringing the bell over and over and over again.
I think so too, yeah. But I'm not sure if the match is over or not.
Khan just now went over and attacked the timekeeper, who I guess was ringing the bell over and over again. God damn, he's throwing them. Jesus Christ.
Ow! Stop, Pete! Stop it!
So
Of course he.
Khan's in the middle of the ring acting like he thinks he won, but PCO's up now.
Oh
And the two of
gosh!
them are going to continue fighting, I guess. I guess this match is over. I'm not totally sure what's going on here.
Okay, stop it, Pete! So Pete Dunne is just basically isolating Don's limbs. He went for the hands, then he went for the foot, and now they're going for the elbow!
PCO went for the tope cannonball to a Zeta again thing and finally hit it on Khan. Now PCO's picking up a chair.
Oh,
And he's hitting Khan with the chair. I think this match is over, but I don't.
I don't know. Yeah. All right. So, Ty Bate flipped over Dom, but he went for the ropes, and JD pulled him over. He fell to
I
the floor,
can
headed to commercial.
I can tell you what's over. Any chance of PCO ever having kids again?
What are we doing? Okay, I'm gonna
This has got to be the slowest match I've ever seen in a while.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Kong with the low blow on PCO.
I told you he'll never have a kid again.
Oh.
And wait till y'all get to this part. I just want to know how did they expect this to work out?
So
I have
PCO and Khan are fighting up at the rim. Khan's got the upper hand. Khan's got what the fuck is that?
Please tell
Oh,
me this is the end of PCO.
a zip tie. So he zip tied PCO to the entrance. Whatever they are, beams, lights, I guess. Entrance set. What is he gonna do? What is Khan gonna do?
interest.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
He's gonna break his neck again. Oh, he decided not to. Now he's gonna deal with a chair. He put the chair around PCO's head, and now he's gonna break his neck with the chair, I guess.
But do you,
Oh,
but do you notice the zip tie is no longer there? It's
how,
nothing holding him. It's just
how dumb. And PCO lived through it, apparently.
again, he like a cockroach. He don't never die.
Do we know who actually won that match? Did they announce a winner?
I don't know. The bell started ringing after he got his neck snapped, so I'm assuming that's what
Right.
made him stop it.
So I assume PCO won by. I mean, I don't know.
We have
It,
no clue.
By DQ, I suppose. You're not allowed to break the person's neck.
um, and this is weird because Alex Shelley
uh,
is a heel on the indie who thinks he knows it all,
uh,
and the young kids are rebelling against him. But on TNA, you just get a snap bit of that. My wife is about to come on the screen. Must leave you all. This time, did you all see Basha Slavovic? I think she won the IWC or something title, and she recreated Shawn Michaels. She posed butt naked with the belt around her.
nice.
Titties.
No, it was like her back. It was like her back with the belt around her butt. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we work. Because immediately as soon as I said it, I think it was like, let me find it.
No, no, no. I am in the TNA live chat. I asked who won, and they said PCO won by disqualification. Don't do that.
PCO won by disqualification. Oh, don't start buffering on me. Come on. What are we doing?
I thought you had the app, the YouTube.
I do, but my
That,
internet is just buffering. I mean, it doesn't. It's got nothing to do with it's. I mean, my app is working fine. I just my
and didn't you
internet.
have like a power outage the other day?
Did I? No.
Oh no, a bunch of phone providers
California.
had an outage. I didn't
Uh,
experience jack. Like, I don't know what y'all went through.
Yeah, because I know somebody who in California, a lot of people had a power outage, and they had like had to go get like prepaid phones and stuff.
Oh god,
She is pulling her ball chain like a
this is
dog on. Oh my god!
all right.
it ain't nothing but an improvement from the start of this show. I will say so myself.
MK Ultra is in the ring.
Oh,
We're watching
ALW missed
them.
the good part.
Killer Kelly.
So you buffered and got to when they got in the ring, but before they
Yes.
got in the ring, uh, Masha had Killer Kelly on a long chain leash, and then she went through her legs. She kind of choked her a little bit, and then she had to
Nice.
get her. I'll be back. I gotta go drop the pole.
Okay.
Oh, all right. And Big Strong Boy doing the airplane to dominate Mysterio. Top.
Oh wow, that match is actually still going, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're giving him. I love. Yeah, so far, uh, Tyler Bate and PW getting excellent time on SmackDown.
Good. I like them. That makes me happy.
All right, airplane to JD McDonough as well. Tag to Pete Dunne. Ooh, dual kicks on the in the corner. Ooh,
So I have not been keeping up on TNA, and apparently Rosemary, who was Courtney Rush for a while, is now apparently back as Rosemary. So all right, I don't know exactly what happened there, but she's back.
welcome back for her
Apparently the Courtney Rush character was obviously not getting over. So okay, we'll bring back the Rosemary character who's been successful.
But I guess it is also cool that they didn't cover her face with paint anymore. Like, you can still see her
Right.
face. So it's like, okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, what did happen?
Right.
I think they came back at the last pay per view, and that's how they won the championship.
Okay.
So, in TNA fashion, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not a TNA watcher, they're like soap operas. People just disappear and die, and then they come back.
Yep.
Because Eric Young got killed off, and then mysteriously he fought his way out, got on a motorcycle, and rode TNA to get back alive.
Like,
Yep.
let me use your big head JD to be hitting people.
And PCO's been killed a couple times on TV and keeps coming back. Oh, beating up on Kelly.
All right, with an extreme flippy dual powerbomb,
Oh,
the New Cash Republic wins.
all right. Let's go.
I got the official answer. PCO defeated Khan by disqualification.
Okay. So I got that one correct. One for two.
All
One
right,
and
oh,
two.
here comes Damien and Finn, but the big strong boys are going after the big man. All right, they hold the ground on the wrestling ring. Oh. But they ain't no pumps and sliding. But they ain't stupid. Okay. All right. So Damien and Finn slid into the ring to confront them. I'm calling British Strong Style because their name is too long. They British Strong Style slips out, give a clock to JD and Don while they roll out. Like, all right, smart baby face. I like it.
I like it. I like it. Ugh. Masha and Killer Kelly are beating up on what you call Rosemary at the moment.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, halfway through the pay per view, we have ALW and Anika at 10. We have myself, Dolores, and Blue at 15. And we have Sammy Joe at 20.
Oh, that's right. It's points now because we did the Google form, so it's a little bit different. It's not just how many I won or lost. I mean,
Yeah.
it is, but I mean, it is, but the points are.
No.
But
Me and
luckily, ladies
Anika
and
tied at
gentlemen,
10 at the bottom.
you have because I forgot. Sia said she wasn't gonna do it. So I
Yeah.
split the predictions in half. So you got two chances this weekend to win. To today and tomorrow.
Yep.
And then you can
Elimination
always come
Chamber
back next week on Sunday and do it again.
for Revolution.
Doing it all again.
Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to update your photos, send it in. But if not, we are now. If you win, we'll be acknowledged on every social media form that we have. You're gonna be out there.
Gonna be out there. Gonna be everywhere.
Mm, mm.
Oh, Rosemary with the huge clothesline. Killer Kelly's in trouble at the moment.
Oh, okay. Nice butt shot. Okay.
Uh,
Like it's just up in the face. It's all up in the face.
all up in the face. Okay.
Cause like, okay, y'all all up in y'all coochies. You know what? God.
All right. A little hot lesbian action.
Like I get it. They're trying to do the women version of the Undertaker push up, but y'all can't. Y'all too close. Y'all, and then one thing about the Undertaker spooky rise up.
Nigga, they did exactly what they want to do. So they do that offline in special types of places where you go to find fans. So I know they don't care about that.
Oh,
That's
God.
hilarious.
Hold up.
Uh,
All right, so we got backstage segment. The three douches, Logan
the
Paul,
three,
Grayson Waller, and Dawson Theory chopping it up.
the
Of
three
course,
douches.
KO comes in to interfere. Asks Dawson Theory, "Hey, bro, what's your shirt?"
Uh, oh, how dare you call Austin Theory a douche?
Yeah, he is really, really. He's not a douche, really.
No.
Oh, interesting. They're calling Grayson Waller into the Bloodline locker room.
Ah.
Paul Heyman summons him.
Havoc's in the middle of the ring taking out MK Ultra and Masha Slamovich.
Hey,
Oh, huge hip attack or hip shot, hip whatever you want to call it. Oh, Killer Kelly fighting out, trying to fight back. Havoc is just too big. Oh,
all right, Street
yeah.
Profits are here for a good time.
Here for a good time.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's a match. It's gonna be a good time. With B Fab coming out with them and Bobby Lashley. Oh, going to get AOP. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, oh.
Oh, Masha with a big kick. Masha got Rosemary up and down. One, two, three. Masha MK Ultra gets the win. And our new TNA Knockout Tag Team Champions for at least the second time, if not the third time, I think. At least the second time. So I got that one right.
I think I chose them too. I think this was hard. Cause I'm like, oh, which one do I choose?
I think I'm technically 2-2. I got 2 right and 2 wrong so far. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Where is my mouse?
See, it's much better. Oh, what a little product in water will do for your hair. Now I feel good. Okay. Thank y'all for joining us.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, Sammy's still ahead with 25. You, my boy Blue, is with 20, and the rest of us are tied at 15.
Okay. All right. Joey Threat came out. I guess that's the next up and coming opponents for the tag team championships for the women. All right. Having a backstage thing with Moose, Eddie Edwards, the old boy that used to be an edgehead.
You talking about Brian Myers?
Sure. They're having a little team meeting on the multi-man match later on tonight. Ooh, they're re-showing Osprey versus Alexander, Josh Alexander. Oh, what happened? Who got hurt? Okay. Raw's back on. Someone just got escorted to the back. Okay, interesting. It seems as though Dakota Kai got a little beat up, and that's why she's getting escorted to the I want to say injury room so bad. Doctor room. Oh, okay. And right now, Josh Alexander is doing a little interview on No Surrender.
Yes. Rocky. So I assume that means we're getting Josh Alexander versus Simon Gotch next.
Is that the dude who used to be on NXT with the little
Yes.
black? Okay, because the mustache is still there. Okay.
Yep.
You got a big old mustache. Okay. What the heck?
Nice match. Nice match,
Like, what the heck
Simon.
you have on your face now? What the freak?
Well, he was in MLW and he was part of a group called Contra where they all wore masks like that. So obviously I mean he's not still doing that same thing, but he obviously enjoys wearing those kind of masks and doing that kind of a gimmick. So
Cool.
And because it took me a while to find it for Anika's earlier transaction.
What did she say while I was gone?
That part.
No, no, before.
Oh,
I just couldn't find it. So
you
I
just
was
couldn't
like,
find
let
it.
me, couldn't find it at all. I was like, let me go ahead and get it.
The
I
first
actually need to I need to catch everybody one show at a time and do um clips to go in between different things. Because everybody has little certain things they say.
Uh,
So I can sync it.
what did I say today though? I don't even remember.
I don't either.
What did you call Austin Theory that he said don't call them that? They're not-
Douchebag, allegedly.
Yeah.
Douche
Then
is
you call somebody a douchebag and you call somebody else a punk. And so
Allegedly.
allegedly.
not allegedly.
They might be nice, wholesome people. God fearing Christians. Okay?
On the television screen, I can't stand them.
What's up, Hassan? Welcome back.
I'm
Yeah,
probably
I
gonna
picked.
end around 11. I'm gonna take a good nap, pop back up around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Uh,
Pray to all the demons in the world that I can stay awake. And this will be the last time you all hear me. Because
Yeah.
after, because definitely if I do that live, I plan on doing it. I won't be awake after that. Y'all will have to pull my dead carcass out of the bed because I'll be sleeping. Listen, I did a Super Bowl stream and listen, it was cool. I got the usher. I was great. It was when we got to overtime, and I was like literally online, like, please stop this for the sake of my heart, please.
Man. Okay, it's a commercial, real quick. Oh
No,
no. Okay, so D'Angelo Dawkins did a little into the sky, cleared the top rope, great. No, I'm all tired of y'all just have to have a team that pisses everybody off. And I am mad you make the Chiefs into that team. Because ain't nobody, ooh, they shouldn't have won. They shouldn't have won. Oh, punk. And listen, not allegedly. No. No, Travis Kelsey done basically freaking shoulder check Andy Reid. It is not allegedly no more. But I will say this: I might not do Super Bowl parties anymore. I went to a friend's house and it wasn't bad. But oh sweet lord, the friend is a 49ers fan. Now I get if you're a Kansas City Chiefs fan, but you ain't got to be all up in through. Like you ain't got to be obnoxious with it, especially if you in someone else's house, bro. Like it was to the level of, sir, I'm going to. It was because it was a lot of people. It was three televisions. For some reason, his television was like 5 seconds ahead, and so it was like turn his television off, please. And then it just pissed me so. And then when Usher came, I really couldn't move like I wanted to. Cause I'm like me and my dad got home. We watched that thing like 3 times. I'm like, thank you. It's just turned down for what? Ah, ah. It was like I I liked it was a nice little what you call it, a nice little engagement. But man, it's usually just a rule of thumb, right? If you're in someone else's home, you don't have to root for the same people, but you ain't got to be screaming your head off like a
I'm gonna say this, and I'm only gonna show my face for this. Um, for my boy Usher, for my boy who stood up for himself days later, Cody Russell. I'm gonna say it because I've been screaming it as you hear my voice crackling. ATLANTA, that's why I say, go six, stand up.
Brought the world to the A. Brought the world to the A, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm broke, but I would definitely go to that concert. Living income tax come and I have some left over, and he comes to Florida. I'm going to that concert. All right, so back to wrestling. SmackDown just came back. AOP is in control on TNA. Both wrestlers are still filling each other out. Oh, but oh boy gave a stiff knee to the Josh Alexander's face. Oh, then a leg drop off the freaking ring apron. Oh, don't be doing that. Don't be doing your old partner like that. Ran over to Aiden English and did the whole old former pose. That's the SmackDown. Karen Cross with the freaking top bun looking weird. Oh, the angel. Oh, Montez went to the kick, but he countered by bringing one of the Officer of Pain to the ring post. It's time. It's time to heat up. It's time to heat up. Time for that D'Angelo hot tag. Come on, Dawkins, go! Clothesline, clothesline. Oh, nope. Trap jump, shoulder tackle. Let's go. All right. Oh, super twisting splash with a kick. Sub-Zero DDT. Go for the 1-2, but no 3. Let's go. Oh, oh. Punk kick by AOP. Oh, clothesline. 1, 2. Montez for the save. Oh, got to lift over the top rope for his troubles. Oh, D'Angelo fighting for his life. Oh, tagged in Montez. Oh, doing a version of the Legion of Doom. Are we gonna Bronco Buster? Yes, we are. Off the top rope. Okay, let's go. 1, 2. Ah, other AOP for the save.
I'm back. Sorry.
No worries.
So Simon Gotch and Josh Alexander have been really good. Uh, as you talked about, Simon Gotch was in NXT. He was the tag team partner of actually the guy who's doing commentary at ringside, the former Aiden English, Matthew Raywalt.
I don't know if you was watching it, but it was so cute. After he did a leg drop to the ring apron, went to Aiden and did the old former.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. Yeah.
Like, don't be. I don't know. Oh, bro. Like, was it a taunt or was it like you see it? I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh.
I wasn't totally sure if he was taunting him or if it was just like, you guys don't remember this, but yeah, either way, I mean,
You're a heel.
you're a heel. Either way, that's right.
All right, let's break it out on the outside. B-Fab brought down Scarlett, Bobby, and Karrion Kross going toe to toe on the outside. Oh, Karrion just no, move your hand, Bobby. Karrion got a chair and it hit Bobby's arm while his hand on the ring post.
That's hilarious.
And now AOP doing so you had to powerbomb AOP for the win. Carrying his just little baby. Boo.
Josh Alexander fighting back. Huge chop. Big kick out of the corner. Missile drop kick. Gotch is down. This match has been really good. Simon Gotch looks really good. Which, I mean, we knew he was a good wrestler.
Yeah.
And since he left WWE, he's thrived on the independent scene, and he's, was in MLW for a while, and he's, done his little things. So, and now he's here at TNA. So, and anytime you have a good match against Josh Alexander, who's considered one of the best wrestlers in the world, then you're gonna get some props for that.
Also, a good match, a good tag team match. I get it. The new team should win, but boo. All right, doing a backstage segment. Bailey took a no in Dakota. I think she got jumped by Damage Control. We didn't see it though, so there's that.
Oh. Josh Alexander with the crossbody to the back. Simon Gotch, that was kind of a weird looking move. I mean, it worked. It served the purpose, but it looked kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. No. Don't lower your guard, Bailey. He's lying. Nice. Okay, so the main event is LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
That should be good.
Right? Right, and I'll be back.
Okay. I'll be here. Josh and Simon are in the middle of the ring, head to head, exchanging elbows, forearm shivers in wrestling terms. Josh took his elbow pad off, so to make it more bone on bone. Now they're rapid fire exchanging. No one seeming to get the better so far. Oh, Gotch with a big kick to the face. Alexander against the rope. Alexander back with a big kick. Gotch against the ropes. Double clothesline. Neither man goes down. Oh, Josh with a big rolling forearm. Gotch Irish whip off the ropes. Josh Alexander with a kick to the midsection of Gotch. Gotch is down. Alexander's in the corner slapping the top turnbuckle. Happy with himself and is putting down of Simon Gotch in the last move. Setting Gotch up for something. Gotch puts his leg up to try to fight it out. Oh! A beautiful suplex from Josh Alexander and a 2 count. Simon Gotch kicks out. Both men are down on the ring. Sorry, guys, I'm only watching TNA, so you're unfortunately not getting any SmackDown coverage at this moment in time. But Anika will be back soon enough, and she'll be able to give you a recap,
Uh,
or maybe Dolores can
what
keep us updated.
it was is that they were just doing from the press conference, the
Okay.
video from the press conference.
Video from the press conference. Did you actually watch the press conference?
Yeah, I did.
And was it worth watching? Was there anything of any note that you could tell us, or do we need to know?
It seems like they're progressing that Kevin Owens against Grayson Waller storyline, and that now I think that's why, because also KO has been screwed over by the bloodline, that now they want to work with Grayson
Right.
and they want him to help them. But what is he like? My thing about it is everybody who helps the bloodline, what do you get out of it?
Nothing.
Nothing. And when you go for your championship, you don't win nothing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the only one that
So I
really ever
think
got
they're
anything out
slowly
of it was Sami
building.
Zayn, and he lost. So,
It might be where at WrestleMania the shenanigans happen, but this time where everybody either has abandoned their friendships or don't have enough friends, Cody is going to have enough friends to help him combat the shenanigans.
yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do.
Okay, that's the end of that.
I don't expect Cody to win. I still think somehow Roman's going to walk out of WrestleMania with the title. And Josh Alexander beats Simon Gott
Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. Let me get
in a
over.
very good match. Solid, solid match. Glad to see Josh Alexander back and at 100%, and very happy. I like Josh Alexander. I'm a big Josh Alexander fan. Not a huge fan of the head gear that he wears, but I like him and his wrestling style, and I like his.
Is it Josh Alexander or is it um his name will come to me. I know he is Deanna Perrazzo's husband. One of them asked for like their extension not to be made, and yet it was done anyway.
Oh, I don't
And
know anything about
they
that.
was like, I'm open to resigning, but I just want to, have some discussions, you know, just
Right.
don't do my um
Yeah,
redo
who
my
was
like
that? I just saw that. It was, yeah, who was that? They didn't get a chance. They just got re-signed. So much for contract negotiation. They just got re-signed. It said something like that, or it got
yeah.
they just extended their contract extended instead of having an option to re-sign or something to that effect.
Well, what
Like they,
happened was that they wanted to essentially they felt like they worked for the company. They had some injury time, but like let's negotiate. I'll negotiate, see what other people might want to price me at. And instead, they were like, nope, we're not even gonna negotiate with you. You got time. We're gonna use it. That's the end of it.
yeah,
What you don't realize is that those couple of months or whatever you've extended this person's contract, you pissed them off, and now they're most likely not wanting to sign with you anymore.
Yeah, very true. Yeah. I mean, I think it all ultimately boils down to money for the most part. If there's still enough money, they'll stay. But at the same time, like, yeah,
I
no, I
don't think
mean,
TNA got enough money for a lot of people.
yeah, no, I agree. I'm surprised they can pay. They have the roster that they do and can pay. I'd be interested to know what they pay the wrestlers.
I think TNA right now, most people look at it as an opportunity to get to the. It was Josh Alexander's contract.
Okay,
TNA, they exercised their 1 year contract on Josh's contract.
I see their option to extend for 1 year. Yeah,
Yeah, so he would have been up on February 14th,
okay,
and so they got him to February 2025, and then he'll be a free agent unless there's another extension reached, which he has to reach with them
agree
or have
to.
time.
This one he would have to agree to, though, right? They can't just do it like they did this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had
yeah. I mean,
injury. He was on injury after he won the championship, and so that's how they were able to extend his contract.
yeah, it's
Because
a lot like football contracts, right? So, like, a player will sign a 5 year contract, but the last year is either a player option or a team option, and they have the right to exercise it, and either stay or go or whatever they want to do. And yeah, they use. I mean, in football, they franchise tag players that don't want to sign a contract or can't settle for a contract. That pisses those guys off. I mean, yeah, no, I mean it's
And it's
anytime.
like it comes at a bad time because it's like you going through this goddamn more thing, and then now you on top of that have pissed off your employees by they see another employee being screwed over. It makes those who have the option to leave one may be closer to leaving, especially if you have contracts coming up. I don't know about moves, but a lot of the talent like Moose and them have been training in the dungeon, working close to WWE people. They can easily cross over to WWE, and even if it's for a little bit, get a shine, and they wouldn't get if they went to AEW because be honest with you, there's so many big names there now. How can your little light find any shine?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that. I mean, it's yeah. I guess it's debatable whether I guess there's more room to shine in WWE um, at the moment. I suppose that's probably true.
Yeah, it's like you have NXT, you have this new show Speed, you have other internet shows, they're going on Netflix,
Jesus.
they're somewhat like spreading out. You have so many options. Whereas AEW, you have ROH, you have two main televised shows. And ROH is packed. Uh, three televised shows are packed with stars because they try to use their stars on the weekend. And AEW, and you got people like Okada, Osprey, Monet, all coming in at one time, and you had Jay White and the rest of them. Honestly, do you think if you are a Moose or anybody else that's a free name agent and going through the indies, you have a real shot to be like a number one superstar there?
Mm, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It just depends. I think if you have the ability to get over, you can get over anywhere. And if you've had the chance to make your name, then I think you do have that chance. But I can see what you're saying too.
Yeah, because for me, I would think if you would look at the past track record, maybe Swerve, and if he doesn't win the championship, then at what point do you be like, okay, this is just a waste of time? You just playing with this man's time like this. But as far as everything else, you all these people have went over there and not really done too much.
Yeah.
It's
no,
like
I
we
mean,
thought Jay White was gonna come in and he gonna be like New Japan and wrecking shop, and now he's a part of the Bang Bang gang. And it's like it's
yeah,
funny, but it's not like Switchblade Jay White.
yeah, no, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they do with Osprey. Um, and
Now
I mean,
I think top name talent they take them in and they do what they're supposed to do because they don't want to lose them.
right,
But it's lesser name talents who are coming from a place where they didn't feel appreciated that they come over here and they still at the bottom. It's like Keith Lee, Dustin Rhodes, Malachi Black. All these people are still just stuck in the same rut. They're like shiny new toys. You play with them at first, and then you put them to the side and never play with them again.
yeah, no, I mean, there's definitely a disconnect with some guys. Like, I mean, there's some reason why guys like Malachi Black, Miro, that look great and have everything, but for some reason just aren't. They're just not getting the time. I don't know. They're not, and they're fairly over when they're on. They just for whatever reason they just don't get the time. I don't know. I don't know if they're difficult to work with. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know what's going on with those kind of guys. But which for me is a little bit different than the Dustin Rhodes who's in the twilight of his career and was never really like slated to have that kind of potential. I mean, I think everyone thought Malachi Black would be an AEW champion at some point. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
now he's barely ever on TV, and so the whole thing is weird. I don't know. Same
It's
with
to
Miro. Like
me.
I don't, it's I don't know.
It's not to me. Twilight. When I see Dustin Rhodes, yes, he's in the twilight of his career, but on the other hand, I see more Ric Flair than I do Dustin Rhodes on my TV, and I know Dustin Rhodes is healthy enough and can wrestle good enough to give me a match that I want to see. Whereas Ric Flair talking to me on the mic, I cringe every time and I want to just bash my head through the TV. That's
I
just
agree
like
with
the
that.
same as when I was seeing Jake the Snake talk all the time, and I'm like, let this man wrestle, let him wrestle. And you see them go to the indies, like Keith Lee has wrestled and Wrestle Revolver. You see Nala Rose and them going to different indie shows. Was it Marina Shafir do so great when it's not AEW? So it's like either it's what they are giving them to use, or they're not used to big lights and big stages. That could be it, or they need to be written for, which AEW is notorious for. Like, just do what you feel, and not everybody can do what they feel.
Yeah.
Somebody need to tell you what you feel is wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it can be any number of things, and it's probably not just one thing. The reason that you see Marina Shafir be so much better in GCW or Wrestling Revolver is probably multifaceted. She feels more comfortable. There's less expected of her. All number of reasons. There's less requirements. There's less restrictions. All it's probably a multitude of reasons why. I don't think there's any one particular reason. Just like there's probably not one particular reason why some guys, have a lot of success and some guys just seem to not, even though they might still seem to have the it factor. They just don't ever seem to get, reach their full potential. I don't know. There's no. It's very weird to me who gets over and who doesn't, and who becomes, the big names and who doesn't. Because a lot of times guys come along and I think, oh, they're going to be a megastar, and then they're not, and vice versa. So yeah, I don't know.
And I also think they have a lot of injuries and a lot of visa issues. It's like you got to think about it. You have a lot of injuries that are like really strong in AEW, where you have to sit back and think, do I want to put myself in that predicament? Yes, I want to do high flying moves, but I got kids at home. I don't know how quick that'll be good for me to get dumped on my head every like 2 to 3 times a week.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, obviously when you decide to become a wrestler, you pick a style that you're most comfortable with, I assume. And hopefully, TK isn't saying, hey, I know you don't want to do a bunch of flying moves, but can you just do a bunch of flying moves? Which I don't think he is. I mean, I think he's pretty good at letting guys be who they are. As far as wrestlers, and so I don't know. I mean, you have to decide what's comfortable for you. as a wrestler,
I
and where
think,
you're,
yeah, I think TK's thing is like he's too friendly. Like at a
yeah,
certain point, you got to be like, you can't do that, okay?
yeah,
You can't do that.
yeah,
And it's like the John Moxley I see in AEW, the same John Moxley I see in New Japan and GCW and Wrestling Revolver is the same person because he allows him to be him.
right.
But nobody else gets that type of freedom when you watch the indies. It's like I see them, and then I see them come on the screen, and it's like, this not the person I saw Saturday kicking butt and taking names and being the person I know. Even like this whole Alex Shelley character, he has been an a hole and thinking he's better than other people in the indies for the past couple of weeks. Now it's bleeding into TNA in this storyline. So it's like, why can't AEW do that? Just you see it's working somewhere else. Use that to your advantage. You can do that. Billy Stark, she's been killing it in the indies. And sometimes wrestling people from AEW, but you don't put those matches together to make it work.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any answers for those questions. I mean, I do think that AEW does a better job of that than WWE does, but they're both guilty of not wanting, not always telling us, what's going on for these people in other situations, right? I mean, WWE's been guilty of that for years, not wanting to mention other wrestling companies, not wanting to talk about what other people have done in other wrestling companies, whatever wrestling company it is. AEW hasn't seemed to have that same issue, but sometimes they do. It seems like, and I don't. Again, I'm not sure the rhyme or reason for when they do and when they don't. It doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. I don't.
Yeah,
It's kind of
I
arbitrary.
don't necessarily, you don't have to mention the company, but if you see that their character is doing great and they're well received outside of the company being like this a-hole character, maybe you want to bring that in onto a mainstream television show. Because I
Right.
see some of them, and some of them talk about it in interviews, they make bukus of money as a merch or as a person on the indies than they do selling it through a website and they got a contract.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that probably makes sense. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously, WWE's been famous for taking independent wrestlers and trying to change their names and their looks so that they can trademark them and that they don't have to, it seems like everyone's getting maybe a little bit better about doing that. AEW is definitely better about doing that. You see the Masha Slamoviches and you see the other guys that come along and use, the same names, whatever. Yeah, New Japan's not really an independent, but the Will Ospreys, those kind of guys,
Yeah,
whatever
because
you
I'm
want to do.
surprised Jade interest was pretty much similar as the other one. And I was like, I
Yeah.
thought I was like, they're
So
gonna
some
change
guys
it.
definitely, are able. Some guys and girls are definitely able to keep that stuff and those associations. But yeah, I mean WWE's obviously been infamous for that, right? For changing people's names and their looks, even when they've already gotten over. Let alone tell us where they're at, right? Like they try to make it look like it's a whole new person. You're like, wait a second, I know that person. like, is it,
That's what I
so
like about the whole Jade situation. I know people got upset about that, but to me, if she does not fit your system, why not hold her and get to the level you want her to be at? Like she's already a star, but let's be honest, she pump kicks and she elbow drops and she jumps on top of the rope at AEW. You want a little bit more than that. When Daniel Bryan was training her, she was doing better, but she just kept having the same matches. And even she said, like, I don't know why I keep having to do the same thing. So coming to WWE, working with in the dungeon, why not have her get her skills up? And then when she comes out being like, man, she did that. Because she did make a good impression picking Nia up. Listen, I'm a big girl, and if anybody could pick me up, I'll be shocked at her.
Now, I think them them letting Jade keep her theme song was a little petty on them. And I say petty as in when you poach a top star, why would you poach him and not brag about it. So I think it's like kind of braggadocious of, oh, remember this chick from AEW? Oh, she's here now. Like you really can't have that impression if you change her theme song. So that was a little petty. I respect the petty, but that was a little petty of it. I like it though.
But she had already expressed, and even if you watch Rose to the Top, Cody was the person who kind of helped her get in and get her foot in, get seen. She always asked him for advice. She talked to him. So initially, when her contract was up, I was like, if she talking to Cody, it's over with. And she admitted, I'm friends with Cody. I speak to him a lot. We're very friendly. So it's like you got everybody's open door now is through Cody.
Well, more now with her, yes, definitely she's with Cody. But I wonder if that was more so CM Punk as well because during the vlogs for CM Punk Road to Rumble, they were all he was all too thrilled to see Jay. So I'm not
But
sure what
yeah,
their
yeah, but
relationship
you
is as
remember
well.
he got signed before he had his little, he
He
had his little issues.
did. We just didn't see her. Right.
Yeah. And so she just, she and Cody are very cool. And and Cody's cool with everybody. I think Cody knows what's best for business. And what's best for business is you want me to go out there and give The Rock this. They even said he told them that this is not gonna work out. And they were like, just go and do it. And he went out there and he did what he was supposed to do and it backfired. And all he could do was walk back and be like, so I get to get my championship title in the match now, right? This is how this
Uh,
is gonna go. Because it's like it's like a kid. You tell them, hey, don't touch that hot stove. And then they touch it and they burn themselves. And you be like, kind of a little cheese in the back of your face. And you be like, did it hurt? Are you going to touch it again? Okay.
I'm surprised that we're getting Moose and Alex Shelley for the TNA World Title already, because there should be two more. We still have an X Division match and the TNA Knockout Championship match to go. So I don't think. I mean, I
Mustafa
was surprised.
Ali, yeah.
Well, Mustafa Ali is a hot talent out on the
Yeah,
indies. So
right.
they put him last.
And that match is going to hurt.
Yeah, I agree.
And this match versus LA Knight versus um Drew McIntyre has been pretty decent as well. And of
Uh huh.
course, we have Logan Paul and KO out to watch because they're all part of the Elimination Chamber. Before his match, Drew was taunting Bobby. I don't like it, old punk.
Uh,
I'm just trying to figure out. They've been putting the graphics up for like the 2K. Why is Drew 89 and LA Knight 88? Like they ain't that close to me. I don't see them that close. They were like, oh y'all super close. If I was Drew, I'd be like, you know what? I'll put off that.
But what is the importance in the 2K game of the pointage system?
it's how they're ranked. It's how how powerful they are. How
Yeah.
like they go from 0 to 100, and last year Roman was at 99 and was the highest ranked player, which means in theory, if you play with him, he's the most powerful, the most he recovers the quickest, all those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Does the most damage when he does his moves, the hardest to beat, those kind of things. And then it goes down from there, and they rank guys so that
Okay, so
you can.
100 is the highest, and then it goes low.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, it goes from 0 to 100, but most of the rankings are somewhere between 70 and 90 usually. Like, I mean, some guys are
Okay.
ranked a little bit
So
lower, but yeah.
this year, Rhea Ripley is at 96.
Okay,
Bianca
so there
is
you
at
go.
95. Cody Rhodes is at 93. Becky Lynch is at 92. Logan Paul is at 90. Gunther is at 90. Jay Uso is at 90. Drew McIntyre is at 89. LA Knight is at 88. 87 is tied with Sami Zayn and Finn Balor. 86 is tied with Damian Priest, Solo Sikoa, and Kevin Owens.
Holy shit.
Bailey, Liv Morgan, and AJ Styles are tied at 85. Jimmy Uso, Shinsuke Nakamura are at 84. Dominic Mysterio is at 83. He is above The Miz and Ricochet, who are tied at 81. Chad Gable, Braun Breaker at 80. Tiffany Stratton and Julius Creed at 79. Brutus Creed and Santos Escobar at 78. Tegan Knox at 77. Almost is at 76. And he is above, he is tied with Tommaso Ciampa. Uh, Chelsea Green is at 75. Zelina Vega is at 74. Otis is at 74. Alba Fire and Johnny Gargano is also at 74. JD McDonough is at 71. Akira Tozawa is at 68. Our Truth is at 67. And Maxine Dupree is at 64.
First of all, Logan Paul being a 90, that's an atrocity. That shouldn't be right. Like the fact that he's above Drew and Sammy and all those Finn Balor and Damien, that's ridiculous. That's one.
The
And
fact that
two,
he
yeah,
tied with Gunther, like I'm like, how are you tied with Gunther?
right?
You could have
Like
made Gunther 91 or 92.
yeah, for sure. Like that's ridiculous. And then some of the other placement of some of these guys seems very interesting to me. It's you
Hi.
would think that it would be I don't know. It's if you're ranking guys, I'm not sure I would rank them the same way, but you know,
Let's go, Bobby.
it is what it is.
Oh
It's
no,
the
no,
fact that Tiffany Stratton is higher than our Truth and
Yeah, see,
JD
that's
McDonough.
ridiculous.
I'm like, did y'all
That's
see the
ridiculous.
Did you see it?
Yeah, that's. I'd love to know exactly what they do, what criteria they use when they're coming up with those numbers at 2K.
And I understand Rhea and Bianca and Cody at the top. But to me, you would think Cody would be higher than 93. He might be one of the highest. Why did they make him 93 and then make Becky Lynch 1 point less?
Right?
It's like the man wrestled with a torn titty. You should have gave him 98 because I wouldn't have did it at all. It would have been like, that's it. See y'all next year. You ain't got to worry about me.
no.
Messed his arm up. He came out with the little cast. You remember with he should who shall not be named. He was twice injured. Y'all should just give this man 100 for that because I would have did it. I don't listen. I got a raspy throat and y'all ain't seen me. I've been sick and y'all ain't seen me on camera but Mondays. Okay, so that tell you I ain't got. Listen, I got the strength of Cody when I need it. Showing up to talk about wrestling while like somebody get punched in the nether regions is not my thing. I'm
Oh,
gonna lose my voice.
Moose.
Come on, you got punched in it. No, I can't do that.
Low blow. One. Oh, come on. Alex. Is Moose going to tap?
Why is Brian Myers so interested in throwing in the towel?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why he should have just tried to pin him instead of tap, but didn't.
Oh,
Probably his intrusive thoughts. But
Moose got his hand on the rope.
SmackDown is
Mm.
over. Of course, the match is continuing.
Oh.
Ooh,
What did Moose just hit him with?
brass knuckles. That's what he gave him.
No. I'm sorry, Nico. What's going on the end of SmackDown there?
oh no, SmackDown is over. Of course, it ended in the DQ. Of course, a fight broke out. Bobby came out and speared everybody, but Drew McIntyre gave him the Claymore kick. But out of nowhere, Randy RKO, and the show is over.
Okay.
So decent
Okay,
ending or typical ending. We'll like typical ending. Typical.
okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the part of the match where we have Brian Keith, Commander and Penta El Zero Romero with Alex Abrahantes versus Matt Sydal and Private Party and Action. Andrade and Top Flight.
It is too many people in this
Oh,
match.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
At first, it sounded like it was gonna be fun, and then it's like there's way too many people.
yeah, because it's Brian
Alex
Keith.
Shelley with the chain choking Moose out in the middle of the ring. Moose has to tap. Come on. Oh, he didn't tap. Yeah, or he let him go.
Oh, Matt
Horrible.
Sydal in Action Andrade doing the flip and flip.
Uh, Alicia Edwards is in the ring right now, getting involved where she shouldn't. Been sent out of the ring. Moose with a huge spear on Alex Shelley. Moose can't capitalize and go for the pin, so both men trying to get up. Oh, a second spear. Moose trying to roll over to get the pin. Moose Moose has a chain wrapped around him. He's wrapping a chain around him. He's
For
gonna try
what?
for I assume a third spear, and he wants that shoulder wrapped with the chain.
Like, but wouldn't that hurt you more? Or
Oh,
hurt
there
you
it
just as
is, a
much?
third spear with the chain. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's dumb. That's not. I mean, I don't think it adds anything to the actual move itself. But stop, stop. Sorry, yelling at my cat. She's driving me nuts. Kushida's still up on the ring rep. Oh, Kushida threw in the towel, but Moose hit Shelly with another spear. But Moose is still champion.
I
Kushida
just don't
couldn't.
know why I did the poll. Listen, I did the poll. I just didn't hit enter. And so when I hit enter, that's immediately when the tower just went flying in the ring. I was like, I got another 2 minutes. It was like, nope. And why is that West Side Gun? Why is West Side Gun everywhere?
uh,
Did they do Mrs. Theme song? I don't know.
I just West Side Gun just
Why did Kushida throw in the towel?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Moose is still your champion.
I did pick Moose, so at least I got that match right.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, if you hear the sound of my voice, top of the chat is the I need to pin it. I didn't think I pinned it.
no
Let me go
what?
back to comments. Come yeah, I did pin it. Top of the comment is the link to the social media. Ladies and gentlemen, you still got time to get in where you fit in for the predictions for the elimination chamber. We still do
Right.
predictions even though we not watching it live, okay? You still got a chance. You got a chance.
You got a chance. Next up,
You
we're
probably
getting
got a better
Jordan
chance than
Grace.
some of the people up here.
Oh, looks like we're
Rude.
getting Jordan Grace versus Giselle Shaw next.
I still can't believe she won an exhibition match. I'm sorry. I still can't believe that. It's just,
Uh, right.
Just don't understand why she with these other two people. That just makes me irritated. Irritated. Irritated.
Irritated.
Like I said to somebody before, it's like when you tell somebody, God bless you. When they say something crazy, that's exactly like it. Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy is stomping us with 35. You, my boy Blue, has 30. The rest of us are tied at 25. We're gonna
Damn
need
it.
you, my boy Blue, and Sammy to trip up at the finish line.
Stupid
I
Sammy.
would say, you know what? I'm gonna go for my people. You, my boy Blue, I'm gonna need you to get on bad Sammy, okay?
Uh,
Give me some hope. I need an unknown contender to win this.
uh,
Ooh, Brandon Keith with a neck breaker like AJ Styles. What a mercy.
uh,
Everybody else is going off.
Commander Penta. Okay.
And so you smart people, because some of you all are smart, and I appreciate it, because y'all my people for it. The people who voted for Moose after the match was over with, I give you credit.
Uh,
You was like, I'm gonna get one. It don't matter which one. That's why you my people.
that's funny. Uh,
So who's this fool? Now,
right in the ring.
yeah, that's hard. Yeah, that's doing the announcing.
Yeah.
I wish you would go away with that slick back. More like a comb over, not a slick back. Is he introducing Giselle Shaw? No,
No,
that's
someone else is coming. I'm
that's
gonna wait for.
that's actually whatever her name is now. Uh, Elegance, Ash Elegance. That's her name. Ash by Elegance.
Lord have mercy. I thought that was Dana Brooke.
That is Dana Brooke.
Oh, okay,
Is it
change
really?
name. Okay, let me because
Okay.
oh girl, we tickle her face. Don't do that. Let me.
Ash by Elegance.
She
Okay.
did a lot of work. She did a lot of
Okay.
work.
So her actual name is Ash by Elegance. Okay.
Yeah, because her name is Ashley Ash, something like that in real
Eh,
life. She
all right.
essentially is like a B-list Tony Storm. I hate to say that, but that's exactly what it is.
Uh,
Not more so Tony Storm, but like a grown up version of Tiffany Stratton.
No, 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 no.
uh,
Like if Tiffany Stratton was like was like 40, this what her character would
No,
be.
no, no, I don't even think this. When she go, you can smell the ash. That's too
so
much.
some of us
Yeah.
don't pay it. Some of us don't pay attention to everything backstage and all the what's going on. And one of us was gone for a while and didn't pay attention to wrestling at all. And I've heard you guys say more than once that Scott Demore is no longer with TNA. What happened? I guess I didn't know I don't know what happened.
It There was a lot of things said. Some people felt like he maybe had been doing some things, but to come to find out it wasn't. They just felt like they were making a business move, Anthem, and so they took him. They just essentially fired him, and
They just
essentially,
fired him, huh?
yeah. And the wrestlers got together and wrote a letter saying that they felt like was best for the company was for him to be in charge because he has wrestled. He knows how this goes. He knows the business, and they wanted him back
Hmm.
because he had brought, Okada and all of Sonata and all those people back to who had said they would never step foot back there again. And so they were like, "You see, he's making the business more profitable. Why would you fire him?"
Right.
And they sent the letter, and the letter didn't get resolved. And then a few days later, they told Josh Alexander, "You gonna stay here for another year." They were just like, I think they pissing people off a little bit more.
It sounds like it.
Like when Dixie took over, and then it went from like yay to oh no, it's going down. There's
Right.
That's the kind of feeling we have.
Interesting.
Okay, Meteora. Oh, whatever Pizza does on the ring apron.
She scared me just then.
Inverted DDT. I'm sorry. Cutter.
So I'm confused. You're gonna have to. Is this a three? Is this a three trio match on Rampage? Because
I have.
from the from the ticker, I can't tell. It looks like it's Brian Keith, Commander, and Penta versus Matt Seidel and Private Party, which should be three people already. And then there's also
Top
Action
flight.
Andretti and Top Flight.
Yeah,
So I'm confused.
yeah.
Is it
It's three. Let me go back. Let me go back. Let me go back.
three against
It's
five?
Brian T.
Three against
No, no,
six?
it's Brian T. Commander and Penta El Zero Miro versus Matt Sydal and Private Party and Action Andrade versus supposed to be versus. Sorry.
Canadian
Ver-
Destroyer.
versus
Headbutt.
Action Andretti and Top Flight. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flippity flip off the top rope.
But I'm because the match is over with. I'm gonna give you a little
Well,
kicker to it.
that's me. That's me. That's me.
The and was because I already knew the answer to it, and I just didn't take down and out.
Oh, 0-0. 0-0. 1-2-3. Penta for the win. Okay, you go.
Did she just
Penta
run
for
like her
the
life was on?
win.
She ran like
Uh,
her life was on fire for that.
right? Jordan Grace and Giselle Shaw has started, and Giselle Shaw is running for her life.
You should. She's gonna beat your behind. Okay, so it was a triple trios match,
right.
which is crazy.
Uh,
Sorry we didn't give you back to back coverage. It was like it's coming up a whole lot of flippy flips and
right.
oh, Sriracha going crazy, just cussing the name, just cussing everybody
This is
out.
her brother or her dad or her boyfriend. I think that's her brother. Is Sriracha worth the money you gave her now? That's the real question.
Do we know what the actual like numbers were?
Let's just say if it was $2, what's it worth?
If it was $2, was it worth it? I mean, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like her. She's worth something. I mean, I don't think she's worthless. I mean, has she brought value to AEW's women's division? Probably not. I mean, I don't know. She definitely her title run was definitely less than stellar. It was extremely short, and nobody wanted her to have the belt in the first place, and probably rightfully so. But she's got some value, but no, probably overpaid. I'm sure. I mean,
I would say it's a matter of booking her, and that's like 50-50 of her ability and what position you put her in. Um,
N- No offense to her, but she can't wrestle. She couldn't wrestle. She can't wrestle. She won't
uh,
wrestle. So it's like, so what did you hire her for? Just to get a pop
basically,
because cause it seems like she's injury prone. And again, listen, I think WWE does things horribly. But at a certain point, when do we look at them and be like, sometimes you know what, they might have been a little bit of right. You know what I'm saying? It also does on me when they're like, how could Vince say Keith Lee needs to lose weight? And then Keith Lee months ago go, I'm on a weight loss journey because I needed to lose weight. And I look at him and I was like, dude,
Keith
you
Lee
have
was Keith Lee was a
you
special
have the
case because
he's okay for his size. But he even said it was hard for me, and I felt like I need to go on this weight loss journey. And he's lost a lot of weight. I mean, he's done really good.
But
But it's like, at what point do people say maybe somebody was looking out for somebody instead of trying to be an a-hole?
now with Keith Lee, they didn't know what to do with him. They no, that was straight up WWE not mismanaging him. Talking about you should wrestle like a big man, stop doing flippity flips, put him in a freaking skirt. No, that wasn't about his weight. No, that was, and then the weight loss. He's been through a couple of he's been through COVID and surgery after surgery and illness. So I ain't gonna stay with Keith Lee. No, WWE did not get that right at
Okay,
all.
but wait a minute. But he hasn't been doing flippity flips, and he wore a long church robe outside in AEW.
But like I said, he has been sick and he has COVID. So it wasn't
He
like
had COVID in
it wasn't like
AEW.
it was
I
a
mean
decision.
WWE. He had COVID in WWE twice. So yeah, that's why he was gone for a long period of time.
But
That's
no,
why
no, no. But even with his weight, WWE was not letting him be himself. He was like, "Oh no, you can't do flips. We're just gonna put you in a freaking skirt and let you be a freaking another Mark Henry who was I, but was not nowhere near the level of what Keith Lee can do in the ring. So that
but
was
is he doing cheaply now?
now I don't think I don't think he's even using him right. Now that because of his weight, I just don't think that he just like I put Keith Lee in the same pole as a Malachi Black or Miro, where he could do great things, but you're not using him the way he should be used.
I think they don't know how to do it, and then instead of doing it the way that they think it should be done, they don't want to be accused of being like, I'm treating him like WWE has. I'm treating such and such like WWE has. And they don't want to do that, and so they box themselves in a hole, and then people just disappear out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is that it's tough when you've got a lot of people in your roster and only so much time, and only so much, so many storylines. I mean, if I don't know how many people are writing storylines for AEW or not. I don't know if Tony's the only one writing them all. I can't imagine he's writing all of them himself, but perhaps he is, and if he is, it definitely suffers from that. You can tell,
Oh,
and it just, I mean, it's a lot, and some people, like I said, some people get over and some people don't. Some people seem to be over and still don't seem to get on TV. For me, Keith Lee is a guy that everyone seems to love, but for some reason can't stay on my television. Like, I don't know, I no, I don't. Here's the thing, like for me personally, I think that the thing with WWE telling Keith Lee you got to lose some weight is a vanity thing, and I think Keith Lee deciding to lose weight on his own is a health and wellness thing. And for me, those are two different things, right? And so that's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. I don't think Vince McMahon ever looked out for anybody, honestly, and I don't think he ever really cared about these guys' health or wellness other than beyond, what it looked like on screen. And you're either going to be a big fat guy like Yokozuna or Earthquake, or you need to be ripped, right? You can't be kind of in between. Plus, what Vince said, he told let's put the cards on the table. Didn't WWE said he talked too white, right? So he wasn't
yeah.
he wasn't urban and ethnic enough for them, and I don't, you know, so
But I've
for
heard
me
some people
that's
say
all
that about
vanity stuff. I
Athena.
mean, oh,
I've
what?
heard some people say that Athena is not relatable whatsoever because of the way she talks. That's just a thing amongst, no matter, it's just a thing. It's like, I don't want to feel like I'm having an education lesson from a character. That's why people hated Matt Stryker and that whole teacher character. If I feel like I need to open up a dictionary or complete a sentence or something, or this is a new better, I'm just over it at a certain point.
I can see that.
I mean, no offense, but a lot of people are either trying to escape something, trying to relax their mind. They might be smashed to high heaven. when you trying to just be sitting there like, oh, what's this word? Let me go research it. Oh, what did she say? Oh, that was very intellectual. I don't care. But I also don't want you to sound like you got a whole bunch of rocks in your mouth.
Yeah, I hear you. No, I mean there's a fine line. You want to be, you don't want to sound dumb, but you also don't want to be too heady and be unrelatable. You don't want to sound like you're talking above people. No, I mean I think it's it's you can see how tough announcing is. I mean that's why there's only been that's why guys come and go all the time, right? And don't make it or only get whatever, and you see the same guys recycled and over again because it's a tough job. I mean that's
I
it's
just
hard.
think
And
some
then
people,
announcing and then promos too. Like you want to be relatable, but not too over the top, but at the same time not too dumbed down either. I don't. You want to feel like you're talking down to your fans, but at the same time, you don't want to talk over them either. And the
I
average
think
wrestling fan, we know what their IQ is probably. So
Tony has a harsh way. He doesn't want to say no. He
yeah.
doesn't want to say I'm sorry. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard about that little new hire he got, mm, I want to be like, Tony, this wasn't the right time. You could hire her anytime, but wasn't the right time because she was just caught up in that whole lawsuit scandal about using the racist stuff. Then you're gonna be like, oh, this is my right hand man.
Oh, is that the WWE writer lady?
Yes, and I'm like, yo, you could have waited. You could have just waited.
Is
Just
that
All right.
wait.
Peterman?
So two things. Number one, Young Bucks are in black, and they apologize to Tony Schiavone. They want a match. They apologize to Tony Schiavone, and they're being stupid, and I love it. Number two, with that lady, I think that was a Mercedes Monet move. That was a
Uh,
Mercedes Monet hire, and because she wanted her, that's why TK hired her. And I kind of get it because this whole conversation is basically about how people are pushing other wrestlers, and Mercedes evidently trusts this lady, and she was like, "If I'm going to come over here, I want to be in complete control of my narrative." No pun intended. So that's why I guess she's over there. Yeah.
It's like my Mercedes wants this lady. Cool, that's great. But the optics are horrible. You already got enough problems where you at. You just hired Ric Flair. You got 9,000 other people that cause problems on your roster. You just feel like I gotta add one more.
It's
I got
have
a I
other
got a salter on my thing. I got this person who says weird, crazy stuff to folks, and now I'm gonna add a lady who wrapped up in a racist thing. It's like you
uh,
just like I'm just gonna pick the fat gamut and just go for it. Like I expect that from WWE. I didn't don't expect that from AEW because if I go back some odd years ago when you stood in a parking lot and told me what you weren't, it seems like this is what you are.
like I'll say this: the case didn't go to trial. I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I guess that kind of gives you the okay to hire a lady if it didn't go to trial, unfortunately, and hopefully it doesn't blow up in his face. As much as I love for wrestlers to be in control of their character, you always gotta go. You always gotta go back to the Triple H Reign of Terror, right? Like, like how much control can a wrestler have and should have, right? And so you gotta strike the balance. You gotta strike that balance.
yeah, no, I agree. Jordan Grace won, retaining her championship, the TNA Knockouts World Title, over Giselle Shaw, and an okay match. I mean, it was all right. I like
Evid-
Jordan Grace. I'm not a big Giselle Shaw fan, but it was okay.
Evidently, Ashley Knuckles didn't like that, so that's why she walked off the ring.
Oh no! Don't do me like
Oh,
this.
oh, I got jokes. Your name is Ash. I got jokes. I'm sorry.
They're gonna ask you. That's all I'm gonna say. March 8th is another pay per view.
Yep, TNA Sacrifice.
Oh, oh, April! You're killing me, April. April
You're
30th.
killing me, April.
Oh, and New Japan got shows. Oh my God!
We'll, we'll see how many we do. I'll be back.
All right.
Anika said, "We'll see how many." Girl, I gotta do all of them. There ain't no wheels here. I gotta do all of them. So I can talk
All
about it on
right.
Monday morning. Get it out the way.
Interesting. Chris Sabin versus Mustafa Ali. X Division title will be the main event of tonight's No Surrender PLE pay per view, whatever they call them.
Pay per views. WWE is the only one that's still stuck.
Okay, so uses or they uses PLE. All right. Dolores will keep us updated on Rampage. Right now, we
Yes,
just have video.
right now, Sammy Guevara is coming out.
Okay. TNA, we're just getting video intro packages hyping up the match between Alex Shelley or I'm sorry, Chris Sabin and Mustafa Ali.
I'm assuming this is the gonna be a in ring promo because the only two matches left was Mariah May, Anna Jay, and Roderick Strong versus Jake Hager.
Okay.
So, so, so. Right now, let me refresh. Right now, it is. Let me go to summary. Right now, Sammy is in the lead. That's between Sammy and you, my boy Blue. So if you, my boy Blue, can get this, he he will be tied with Sammy.
Come
And
on, Blue. I don't really want Blue to win, but at the same time, I mean, Sammy wins a lot, so it'd be nice to have somebody new
let me
win. But
see if they both have the same answers at the end. Let's see. That was me. That was you. That was Sammy. No, that's you, my boy Blue. You, my boy Blue chose Mustafa Ali.
okay.
And let's see who Sammy chose. Sammy chose Mustafa Ali, so Sammy won.
Okay.
Sammy, I'm going to download your thing quickly so I don't have to.
All right. Mustafa's coming to the ring, surrounded by a bunch of security guards.
Oh, I don't know if you know that, but you remember before he left, he was doing like this running for president kind of thing. He's still
Yeah,
doing it.
vaguely. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's still doing it. So where he's wrestling around the world, different indies, different shows.
Of
Same.
course. That he's running for president.
Like yeah, that he's the one you should vote for.
Uh,
Listen, a bottle will distract the baby in a second. I was like, come here.
I,
Dad shook the bottle. He's like, he nodded like goodbye.
mm,
Motor City, Motor.
the greatest X Division champion of all time. 10-time X Division champion.
I will get you back on that pole.
Uh,
Powerhouse Hobbs is beating Sammy Guevara like a rag doll in the ring.
all right.
I thought I was going on a trip just then. My screen just started blinking. I was like, I am on a trip. Not in my favorite rocket ship.
Eh, uh, Dolores is ready for bed.
Listen, I am counting days until I can get in this bed because I might be up online, but I might be up and just watching it. It depends on how I feel. Because if I look like
there's
somebody that socked me in both my eyes, you won't see me on this screen. It's
there's a
gonna
new
be up.
Japan show on tonight as well, or tomorrow morning, or
Yeah, the second part of Sapporo.
oh, okay.
This is the night where I think. Let's see, I forgot, and I went over this with J News. I really did. I really did. It tells you my mind spanned in a couple of days. Matter of fact, it's in the banners because I haven't. I normally change the banners when I. Oh, it's the GCW show on tonight too.
Oh Jesus, what time is that on?
It's on now,
Okay.
so I have to go back and watch this after this and then watch WWE. And so by the time I finish both of them, yeah, it's gonna be bedtime.
What
Don't
time
ask
does New
me.
Japan start?
Let me look. Let's see. Let me New Japan. New Japan. Look, they start at 12 a.m. my time, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Tomorrow, Saturday.
Yep, 24
Okay.
in the
Okay.
morning.
Okay.
So it looks like after I
So
finish
that's a little bit
WWE.
better. That's at least a reasonable time. Your time. I mean,
Well, WWE comes on,
at
I think it's
4:30 in
at
the morning your
4:30.
time or
Yeah,
5 a.m. your time, right? Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Because it comes on at 2 a.m. my time.
Yes, I'll be fighting for my life, ladies and gentlemen.
If it was on at
Fighting.
5:30 my time, I might consider trying to, whatever. But 2 a.m. Hell no.
Listen, I've had to get up for New Japan at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's not the time; it's the fact that
think my body acts the way it wants to. I have no kind of schedule, so I might just be up at 6 randomly. And if that happens, I'll tune it in. Like, hey, what we doing in Australia? What's happening? Like, but you know they never do this because they had the schedule down like Eastern time, Western time, Central time, Mountain. I'm like, when you put the Mountain time, you know this is butters. Like, Lord have mercy, I put the Mountain time for the people up in the Colorado.
Don't get me wrong. I sleep terrible. I might be up at 2 a.m. watching it, but I'm not going to be online showing anybody my face or trying to talk to nobody or trying to have fans look at me all watching it at 2 a.m. Hell no.
listen, I've done worse. I'd be up
Me
there
and Sammy
struggling.
did that I think it was 10-hour watch along where we were up all night. And I mean, it was brutal. Yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm cool on doing that again or doing stuff in the middle of the night like that.
Listen, I'm a good middle of the night person. It's just the fact that at first I I'm keeping to my word. Pay-per-views, I will be here. But I didn't equate the fact that I would be up twice, 3 times because I forgot that GCW had a show on tonight. So Lord have me.
So wherever
And
Hassan's Elimination Chamber is on at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon,
this is what
where
made me so angry. It was they came on with the press conference at 11 o'clock last night. It was sunny and bright day
Right?
in Australia. I was like, why are we doing this in the cold? I would have stayed up. I would have like, we finished Rampage right after this. It's gonna be popping. And then no, they do me like this. Bunch of old people just doing me dirty.
Not sure if y'all said it, but Sammy Guevara had an interview, but he got jumped by Will Hobbs. Right now we have Mariah May versus Anna Jay. Is this
Okay.
the nope? I was gonna say main event? Nope. We still got 30, 24 more minutes.
Uh,
No, the main event is Roger Strong and versus Jake Hager.
this
Oh,
has to be only her second or third match. Mariah Mays. Is this not a? Is this her first match? I mean, she's been around with Tony Storm and she's been hanging around with her, but I'm trying to think of when she's actually wrestled so far on AEW.
her first match was Queen Aminata,
Oh,
and
that's
Queen
right.
Aminata out wrestled her, but she still won. That's why.
That's
That's
right.
how she got the contract. And I think she got. I think she did a second one too. I'm not sure what the second one was though,
Yeah. Okay.
but it was definitely less than 5.
Yeah. Yeah. Sabin and Ali stalking each other in the ring after having a little, whatever you can do, I can do better type of situation. Flippy dudes.
This is my first time actually watching Ali outside of WWE.
Me too. I'm surprised he's still Mustafa Ali. It must be his real name, or it must be a name that he already had trademarked and talked WWE into letting him use when he was there, or something. Because
Oh no.
WWE doesn't usually give up their names. Like,
Well, when he was in WWE, they flashed it to just Ali, and then
right?
people took over back to Mustafa Ali. So yeah, that's definitely his name.
Yeah,
But yeah, they tried that, not the whole name change, but you're just Ali. Really?
yeah.
Why? Why can't I have a first name?
Chris Sabin got him in the surfboard type thing. It's not really a surfboard, but it's a.
His name is not Mustafa Ali. It's Adil. I'm not even gonna mess that up.
Okay.
Uh, you gonna get me counseled around here. But his ring names have been Ali, Prince Ali, Abba, Mustafa Mal, Alto, Mustafa
Mustafa.
Ali, Prince Mustafa Ali.
So that being said, I find it even more interesting that he was able to retain the Mustafa Ali name after being in WWE.
Because he worked the 2003. He did All American Wrestling, Freelance Wrestling, IWA, uh, Jersey All Pro, National Wrestling Alliance. He did all of those companies from 2003 to 2006 using the name Ali and stuff. And then from 2016 to 2023, he was in WWE.
Interesting. That makes more sense, I guess.
Fast poll in the chat. Now, y'all climb the poll one more time.
Sabin dragging Ali back in by his hair. Ali counters with the cutter onto the top rope. Sabin is in trouble.
It's crazy how
Ali
to think about that.
following it up. Ugh.
As a wrestler, you have to trademark your name, so if you go to a company, they'll can't take it away from you. It's like, Dad, going, I just want to wrestle.
Right? All the little extra stuff you never think about, right?
The business side.
Exactly.
Oh, Anna Jay snatched Mariah May off the top rope. Only a 2 count.
Chris Sabin with the big crossbody for a 2 count. Ali kicks out.
Ooh! Mariah May with a sick knee to the face. Oh, oh. And trying to go for the Queen Slayer? But Mariah backs her up to the turnbuckle. She'll hand chest slap. Ooh, what's that? Give her a little head scissors. Ooh, that was 350 off the arm by Mustafa.
Yep. Come on, he's got to follow up though. He's not doing anything.
Yeah, going, that could have broke his freaking arm.
Yeah. No, it looked like it, huh?
That was a six.
Go, got to follow it up. 1, 2, flip him over. STFU.
One of my favorite finish, the crossface. One of my favorite submission moves.
Yeah.
Well, it is. That was one.
It's very popular. Whether it's the bell lock or the crossface or whatever you want to call it, it's very popular submission.
Ooh, Mariah May with a Falcon Arrow. 1, 2, 3 for the win.
Oh, Mariah May with the win. All right.
But not like people as kids were doing the lion tamer. I was doing the crossface to people.
Right. That's funny.
It was so easy though. Like, Mama, just lay down on the floor.
Mama, just lay down on the floor.
Just lay down. Never to my dad though, because if he catches me, it's over. Never. If he counters that ping, it's over.
You got to stick and move. You got to get him and run.
No. Oh. Got cool head Ange and Ruby on the television talking about her date. Oh no.
Are they actually on their date now?
No. Remember the date. So beforehand, Sriracha was cussing out obscenities. Ruby was dressed that. I'm like, oh, but the date, no. When she was like, when you do this motion, it's like, oh no, it's not. This isn't a pleasant conversation.
Sabin with the punt kick to Ali. Both men are down. Who can get up first? Who can capitalize and take advantage? Ali's rolling to the other corner. Sabin starting to stir.
And of course, cool head and Timon, you're very hot when you're angry. So I guess they're gonna go back, take care of business. Ooh. Ooh.
Huge DDT from Chris Sabin. 1, 2, oh! Mustafa barely kicks out at 2 3/4 to keep the match alive.
Like, I know you want to ease people into your new company, right? But it's like, when are they gonna when are they gonna get the titles? Like, I like Grizzled veterans. It's like, don't do what NXT did and just have them blue ball for their whole career and I give them the championship. Like, no, do it now.
Right. No, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I think
That's
Mustafa should win this match. I mean, yeah, Shelley's had this title 10 times already before in his career. He's been around forever.
right.
Let Mustafa have a chance. Will Saban into the crossface again, or well,
Nope, no, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. So real quick, so what's going on with Dolph Ziggler? Because he won the belt from New Japan, but I thought he was signed to NXT. I'm sorry, I thought he was signed to TNA.
yeah, I have no clue. They have a pretty open door policy between New Japan and TNA, though, right? So, like, I mean, I'm not sure,
I, I don't doubt that, but like for him to be a champion in
right?
like that's a little bit more commitment to the other company.
Yeah, I mean, like what we just said, Eddie Kingston, right? He was uh, champ of New Japan strong, I guess technically, but still, I mean, and AEW champ at the same time, right? Because he won the C2 or whatever. So,
Like so, we know New Japan and AEW has that kind of relationship.
right,
Not saying TNA and New Japan don't. It's just not that prominent.
right. No, I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that.
New Japan doesn't do too many like match dates. So I mean, like even though they have back to back days, you're only gonna defend your title maybe once twice a month. He is having a match tomorrow morning. It is Nick Nimitz and Taguchi versus the Bullet Club War Dogs of David Finlay and Gato.
Ooh, because for the drop kick out of thin air for a fit. Ah!
Mustafa up to the top rope. He might be a little ahead. Mustafa up. He tried to go for it. Roll down. Saban rolled out. Oh!
Is he dead?
Jeez, into the turnbuckle, right? Is he dead?
He breathing. He fine. Um,
He breathing. He fine.
Jake Hager's coming out with the Oklahoma mascot. No clue which one it is. Don't really care.
Yeah,
But he's at home. Yay! Oh,
he's
it's the
Alex Ali cage match.
Oklahoma baseball mascot. Cool. All right. Yeah, they're both back up. It's fine. It's fine.
Uh,
Since leaving NXT in May, Mustafa Ali has beaten a dude named Blanc at APC. GCW, he beat Gringo Loco. In a triple threat with Gringo Loco and Jack Cartwheel, he beat them both. He beat Vertigo at C4, beat Leon Saver at NSPW Kickoff. At Progress, he beat Leon Slater. Defy, he beat Judas in a four-way match. He beat El Hijo del Vikingo, Gringo Loco, Penta El Zero Miller, for the Dreamway Alternative title. He beat Robbie X at Rev Pro, and now this is his next match. Which, if he's on a winning streak like this, it should be he win this, but we'll see.
oh.
Okay.
Here come the good hands.
All right. Thank you. I'm like, who are the people in the suits? Oh,
So you think he should win this?
I mean, I don't. Yes and no. I mean,
Because I mean, just listen off of that, he's been on a winning streak since he's been on a winning streak since January 6th.
Say that again.
He's been on a winning streak since January 6th. He hasn't lost
Wow,
a match.
interesting. Yeah, I mean, would indicate that he's probably due for a loss, but at the same time, and Chris Sabin is such a TNA kind of, fixture, stalwart, whatever you want to call it. He's a TNA guy, right? They've been him and the Motor City Machine Guns have been around TNA forever, and Mustafa Ali is kind of the new guy on the block. But I'm here for giving it to the new guy.
Come on, Ali.
But
Uh,
I don't know if he's signed yet.
so the Yana Peraza was signed. They gave her the belt before she
Uh,
signed.
Listen, they'll tell you that they're not signed, but they'll be signed. Like for instance, Queen Aminata wasn't officially signed, but she was pretty much working with them for months. Like ain't no doubt about it, she was working with
All right, on Rampage, Jake Hager was in control, slapping people in the chest and tossing them around, but Ryder caught him in the ropes. Now he's on
them.
top.
Have you ever just been commanded or something?
Oh, Hager punt kick.
oh, Alex Shelley has Ali up. Ali fighting out. They're on the both on the top rope. Up, Shelley down or
Push
Sabin down. I'm
Ryder punt
sorry.
kick.
I keep saying Shelley. I mean Sabin.
Oh,
Wait.
Ali up on the top rope. 450 splash onto Sabin. One, two.
Now Dolores.
Wow. Wow. All right. Mustafa Ali with the win. And new X Division champion, Mustafa Ali. All right.
Wow.
Let's go, Mustafa.
Come on, boo. Yay! Let's go, boo boo.
That's not what I expected at all.
Really?
I mean, well, okay, don't get me wrong. I picked him in our predictions, but honestly, I thought Chris Sabin was going to win. I mean,
I'm so
but I'm
happy.
glad.
Yeah. Let's go.
That was a really good match, too. Very good match. Solid main event.
That match was fantastic.
I believe that's the end of the show. I think that was definitely the last match. I mean, it's 8 o'clock, so hopefully this is it. And this is what's going on Rampage. Rampage should be getting ready to wrap up here in a minute
So it's
or two as
picture
well.
picture in picture. Jake Hager's caught up on the top. Well, he was caught up in the top rope. Now Ryder giving him the boot to the chest. Put in the chat. You're welcome, TNA. It says thanks for watching.
Yep.
But a very decent and good pay per view.
Yeah, I enjoyed No Surrender. I thought it was a good show.
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, I just released the scores to all those who participated. Thank you for participating. In dead last place is the person who made the prediction, Dolores. I got 30 points.
Okay.
I mean, really, I just didn't have no more energy to give, so that's all I gave. Uh, tied for fourth, not fourth. I'm in fourth because you tied for third. Third is ALW and Anika at 35 points.
Bronson
You,
still
my boy Blue, is the second runner up with 40. And ladies and gentlemen,
Damn it,
your
Tony.
winner and predictions champion of TNA No Surrender, Slamming Sammy Joe.
Boo. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
don't think we should give it to a Mr. I have company. I ain't gonna be on TV tonight.
Right?
I
I
don't
didn't
think
even know that. I would have no showed, but I just tried to be nice.
And I love how he tries to like be all kind of like company, all mysterious about it, like
Mm-hmm.
right.
He done had company plenty of times have been online, but this company got to be real special.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Like, we all family. Just stay with the chest. You fine. All right, right with the backbreaker. Still a picture. We got 4 minutes. Finish this off. Let's go.
Yeah, 'cause I got a whole match thing to go through. I got
It's
to
like you
run through.
take it off picture in picture. Come on now. We don't got 4 minutes.
Help me,
We
help
got
myself.
4 minutes.
If I'm trying to go to bed, I got to get back up.
I'm a little
I'm
behind.
still debating. I'm still debating. I'm trying to find somebody who is watching along where I can just pop in the chat,
Oh,
but I might be the fool who gets up and do it.
I think
I'm trying
somebody
to
on True Heel, he's going to be doing it.
the SP3 and Romeo will be up just like
There you
you,
go.
Dolores. They're gonna watch New Japan Wrestling and then Elimination Chamber right after this, or after that.
I was going. Listen, I tried to talk my friend. She's like, yeah. And we practiced this morning. And she went to sleep. I'm like, hey, baby. She's like, I can do it. I can do it. I was like, and many times we stay up super late, like chatting and laughing. We can do this.
We could
Oh
do
Lord,
this.
Mike Bennett's got eyes on the mascot. Don't be hurting the Mac. Oh, Mike Bennett and Mac Taven. Oh, stop being bullies.
Did you see the meme where they have the security guy? Like, I think he's the doctor, and and he was like standing with Renee, and OC was standing on the other side, and somebody was like, when you look at both of them, who do you think is the wrestler? And everybody who knew or didn't know picked the like buff doctor dude because they were like, well, he must be like he looks like he's a wrestler. This bucket hat thing is getting on my nerves.
Oh Lord, OC came out to say the mascot. He gave the purple hat to Jake Hager. Oh
Oh,
God.
geez. Here we go.
That's like Popeye with his spinach.
Right?
No. Why is Roddy Strong selling the putting on the hat? Like it's like he just pressed the turbo button on Dom
Uh,
Toretto's muscle car.
uh,
This is somebody help me, please. Somebody help me, please. I'm trying to go through.
Oh, come on. Go for the 1 2 but no 3.
okay, so I'm not actually watching Rampage, and on the ticker below it says Jake Hager with Hornsby? Who the hell is Hornsby?
The mascot
Yeah.
Oh, the mascot. Okay. My bad.
Hornsby.
That makes sense. Hornsby.
Oh, come on, Hager, let's go.
And Cassidy got thrown in the ring.
Why are we doing overtime for this?
Oh,
We
Right,
will
and
stay with this as long as this match goes.
it shouldn't go that long.
It's
All right,
Rampage. It's pre-recorded. Finish it already.
all right, right with the ankle lock. Weird. Okay. Matt Taven just tossed in Orange Cassidy. Hager trying to fight off the Kingdom. Roddy knee to the Roddy knee to the face. 1 2 3. Roderick Strong wins. I guess.
Roderick Strong, undisputed kingdom with the victory.
let me
That
take a
makes.
sip of water.
Oh,
We
say
about to
what?
run out. Take a sip of water so we can run up on it. Okay.
All right.
Ladies and
I,
gentlemen, thank you for being here. Thank you for all that you do. Okay. I am Dolores, the voice behind Workers Wrestling Network. I push it, I propel it. I am trying to take it to the atmosphere. Up and away, ladies and gentlemen. what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through our schedule. We're gonna introduce you to some new graphics because you know what? It's a new season. We are in season 3 of Workhorse Wrestling Network. Okay,
Oh, we're doing
season 3. Okay, so we gotta step it up a little bit. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. Here we go. You see that? You see that? When you see us, you see that. Please support the wrestling club. Yes, Cody gave them tickets and hotel rooms, but they gotta eat. They go other places. Just support them, please. We really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, just like today, you can catch the watch along on YouTube audio. Listen to us, have a good time. You can hear the voice. You know, I ain't smooth like J News, but I can almost get you there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the old icon. You can still find it on all the social media for the cookout, where you can listen to us next day. Okay, maybe by the end of the week if I don't feel good, but I can tell you by the end of the week it'll be there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the schedule. I have to redo it, okay, because none of these pictures fit what we doing now. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the new schedule, the schedule and the new pictures of season 3. We start off with my show. It is 10 a.m. on every Monday. It is Seeing Stars with me, your girl Dolores, and J News, where we see the stars in indie pro wrestling, such as New Japan Pro Wrestling, Stardom, GCW. Now we're doing Wrestling Revolver. Make sure you tune in for all the fun. I say J News give us the class and the sass, and I bring the BS. Okay, so make sure you tune in every morning at 10 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, 10:30 p.m. the next day on Tuesday, you get a good dose of playing hot, talking about hot topics, playing fire games every Tuesday at the cookout. Ladies and gentlemen, join ALW, Anika, CM, Slim and Sammy Joe, and guests as they have a good time every Tuesday. Okay? Then Wednesday comes. You get that all for not. And ladies and gentlemen, I can't just leave you without just saying NAWT not. Listen, you gotta go watch Sammy Joe and ALW talk about Raw and NXT. They also preview and review pay-per-view shows. And guess what? They might review Elimination Chamber. So make sure you tune in Wednesday at 10:15 p.m. Okay? Thursday, you get the lovely duo that you saw today of ALW and Anika on Aftermath of Dynamite. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, they go over, they review and preview all things AEW from Rampage to Collision and Dynamite from the day before. They also review and preview pay-per-views. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I think they might be previewing this Thursday at 10:15 p.m. Revolution. But you know what? We'll talk about that in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday night fight. The kids run the asylum. Ladies and gentlemen, a parent came in today because they said it was too much chaos. So, but next week we should be back on track with the kids going crazy. We have Slam and Sammy Joe, Anika starting at 8 p.m. doing Smackdown and Rampage. You can also catch that on the watch along tab in the YouTube so you can listen to us and have a good time. You wake up Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, new graphic. I know this is the first time ALW seen it, but it is under the radar, ladies and gentlemen. You get to learn about Ring of Honor, MLW, BTE, TNA Wrestling, all wrapped up in this great umbrella of Under the Radar. They also do some reviews and previews, so make sure you're on the lookout, ladies and gentlemen. There will be no Under the Radar tomorrow. Sorry. I'm crying, but we all trying to get that good rest and that good family time in. Okay. Also, ladies and gentlemen, with Under the Radar, you have the parents of ALW and CM bringing you good information, short and sweet. So make sure you're there. Then you come 8 o'clock at night. You get that black girl magic. A ting, 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 just sprinkling. Helping heal your life. Every Saturday night, because Saturday night is all right. Our AEW Collision Watch Along live at 8 p.m. with, right now, I can promise you, CM and Anika. Okay? Sometimes your girl Dolores drops in to make a three, like the Trinity, okay? A black girl magic. But, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in there. Ladies and gentlemen, normally we're not here on Sunday. But AEW is putting on a show on Sunday called Revolution. And we will be doing the watch along, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you're here. I think it's 8 o'clock p.m. I have to double check, but it's already set up. So you'll see it on our front of our pages. Make sure you check out all our social medias, ladies and gentlemen. We on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, Facebook, we coming back for you, okay? We've been on the hiatus, but we coming back for you. Because I heard there's money over there. Oh, I hear money over there. So we're coming back over there, okay, ladies and gentlemen? Also, the Cookout podcast is on Amazon Music, YouTube Audio, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, Radio Republic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just got a thing yesterday. Radio Republic is shutting down their podcast system. So is Google Podcast. So once I get all those instructions on how to switch over your podcast, I will definitely make a video and post it showing you how to do these steps so you can take us along with you. We don't want to leave you, and you don't want to leave us. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check the two retro watch alongs that are on the channel, one with AEW and Sammy, and one with the whole crew for Sammy's birthday. Also, heads up, be on the lookout. Workhouse Wrestling Network, Hall of Fame in April, where they induct all the wonderful, wonderful people. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to congratulate my good brother, Sammy, for stumping and kicking all our backs in. Okay? Again, congratulations, Sammy. And now, ALW. You know what I want to say?
You raggedy bitch. You raggedy bitch.
Exactly. All right, you ready to cut the lights?
Yep, it's time to cut the lights out. Next time you see this pay-per-view ending, it'll be next week. But you'll see us all week long, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, peace.